starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome sports fans, welcome back to another live. I'm Jamar,
I'm Rush.
and this is the Sir That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people, but before we get into today's live, don't forget to like this one. Leave a comment and subscribe to this or that Sports TV, please. And one more thing first, though.
Share the video to at least 10 people, but ensure to get us 6 subscribers, because if each and every one of you guys can get us 6 subscribers, you know how many subscribers that gets us by the end of the day?
Yeah. It's Gold Cup match time again, bro. Today, a match day.
First of all, you see me come out in the camo cap same way you get me, I say.
They always come from this like you want audition to stop me now, man. Where are you? Why are you motive right now?
I don't really say audition, but you know the badness come down.
No, I don't know. It come down.
Just a well militant, bro, and something dead, my father.
Alright, you say something dead later? How
It's a slow.
Kinda slow.
Just
sometimes.
get it now.
Sometimes I'm slow,
Just
bro.
get it, bro.
Say it go, bro. Sometimes I'm slow, sometimes I'm quick. Say it go. Say it go. People, walk on. Talk to in the comment section there. We're there for all a reason. We're here to talk about the Gold Cup match, the final match of the group stage against St. Kitts. Later, bro. Supposed to be a dumping job, isn't it? So, we're here to talk about it. First of all, let's do a quick recap of last game.
Not a quick recap, bro. With people, you know, due to circumstances, weren't able to do, you know, the original and the regular, huh?
You apologize.
Because I hold myself accountable. Accountability is what breeds success, bro.
You think so?
I have to hold ourselves
Only for
accountable.
other things be successful.
But accountability is the main thing.
I don't think so.
Now, first you have to be accountable, you have to hold yourself accountable.
Carry on.
And if you can't hold yourself accountable as a man, then what is the point, bro?
Who are you?
Better you go turn woman.
Mm.
Brawling.
What you say about the woman then?
That
What you say about the woman then?
never come out of the news that it was come out.
You come up, man.
No,
That's on the internet forever now.
You get chance, bro.
That's on the internet forever, you know, my boy.
I don't mean like as an adult. If you can't hold yourself accountable, then I better you go turn back picnic. Like, that's what I meant to say.
You want to beat him? Beat him in the comment section. What them say? Jamaican's worldwide. One of my favorite YouTubers read Jamaican football, intelligent, rational, and professional. I need to see more consistency from you.
Hence why I
For sure.
started with the apology. You see why if I apologize to the people, then will make you who you are, bro. Remember, say almost 7,000 of them, you know.
Whole heap of them, man, and people subscribe and keep it going.
So we have to hold ourselves accountable. We didn't do a match review, but what we did decide to do was, you know, do a review, an interactive one.
Yeah.
So we can talk to the people while we're reviewing the last game. You know, we're going to do our player ratings, we're going to do all of that. But we thought that it might have been more fun to do it while interacting with you guys. And that's why we saved it for today, so we could have merged both in one video.
Yeah.
And give them a good little hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, so interact with you. Probably drop the link in the comment section and make some people come talk to us here, man. Come like talk to the people. Let's see it.
So,
Alright. Rick Swaby said, keep up the good work, guys. Big up yourself, Rick Swaby. Let's talk about the last game, bro.
yes, sir. Jamaica versus Trinidad and
Yeah,
Tobago.
how you feel about that game there? Can't tell say you're not as impressed as a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not as impressed. A lot of people, we scored some goals.
Mhm.
That's impressive. You know, we got 3 points. That's even more impressive. In
Yeah.
fact, that's imperative and that's vital.
Yeah.
Winning games is the main priority, and 1 goal, even if there was a half goal in football and we win a game by a half goal, then that would have still be good enough to get it done. But there's still so much more that I want to accomplish, and that's so much more that I expected us to accomplish versus Trinidad.
Like
Tobago.
what?
Obviously, you know, you take a 4-1, you know, in the grand scheme of things going into the game.
For sure.
But I thought that if we had played the way we can play, if we had maximized the potential, if we had converted on our chances, we would have scored way more than the 4 goals that we scored in the game. And I still I'm not content with our midfield or lack thereof, especially in the attacking midfield area or in that transitional area in the midfield.
Yeah.
And I think we are heavily reliant on our wide midfielders and our forwards to give us everything. And I think that's going to cause some some incoherence. I think that's going to like cause a disjointment between the attack and the defense because there's no transitional player on the field to get the ball efficiently from our midfielders to our forwards. And as such, Mikhail Antonio has to be playing an extremely deep role. And though looking very competent in such a role, and I think I would love to see our number 9 be in and around the 18-yard box more and more.
Yeah.
So I want to see us play better. I think we have it in us to play better. Additionally, we did miss some sitters, bro. Like we missed 3 clear-cut opportunities.
But we created them, and that's an important part of it.
That's something that obviously they're positive to take from this game, of course. But I'm not as impressed as many would be impressed, or as you'd expect one to be impressed after scoring 2 goals.
I'm definitely more impressed than you. But watch ya. We have an OG this side of Sports TV supporter. When they say violation incoming, no matter about the St. Kitts game later. I predict a violation. I know about him. Is it about a violation for St. Kitts later? Richard Crawford say whisper with the fire with the flames emoji. You know that guy already. Joyce Fisher, our first win. I was so impressed. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Also, people, if you want to join the live and give us, a few cents, hit the link in the pinned comment and we'll add it to the stream. If you have no camera, you can keep your camera off, but just unmute your mic. You see it? We all are easy with it. I was more impressed than you for sure. Not about the result, not about the amount of goals we scored, but more so the type of football that we played. Albeit,
you're impressed with the type of football we played?
Yeah, with what we were trying to do. Jamaica style of play, I've been so impressed in the whole tournament, even though it not come together 100% yet. But at the same time, I see where we're going. I see where we're heading. Yeah, for sure.
I like defensively.
Defensively, we're good, man. Defensively, we're solid.
I like our style of play defensively.
We need to learn to stop concede goals.
The style of play, what he's trying to accomplish, like the press, the transitional play, the movement.
No, but even what you mentioned about not relying heavily on the midfield, I like it. I don't think overall, I don't think we're blessed with great midfielders. I don't think the Jamaican pool has a lot of great midfielders to pick from. So I feel like Algims is doing the best with what he's given, and that is I have robust midfielders, I have engines. I have people that can keep the ball safe. I have a few people that can run with the ball in the midfield. So here what? I'm going to play 2, keep it solid in the midfield. But now I'm going to ask them to take on the creative burden. Yes, I'm going to ask them to work hard and give the ball to our more creative players. I like it because I don't think we have another option. A lot of people think we have more options that we can call in this creative player. I don't think we do. You get me? I say, and even the players that we're talking about, Ravel Morrison or DJ or Tariq Maggie, I don't think that's good enough when we want to compete with the Mexico, the Canada, and the America at their heights.
But Ravel Morrison at his best is one of the best attacking midfielders in Concord.
Yeah, but Ravel Morrison is also inconsistent. Ravel Morrison is also a hit and miss. So I like the fact that we, ask our midfielders to just work hard. The press, they are very important to the press. So to our style of play, they are key to the press.
Latibody and Lambert is the heart.
Bro, and Lambert silently having one of the best tournaments in this Jamaican team. I mean, even not gonna say silent because I've been acknowledging it. You see me so? I like how we are doing. I like and Latibody here too. I like the way we're playing. Individual players, I can nitpick and say, you can be better. But overall, I think it will come together well when we're at say 80%. Because right now, I say we're about 30, 35%, and that's still a long way from 100%. You see me so? That's how they pan.
As I said, for the most part, I'm okay with what we're doing. It's just that gap between the defensive midfielders and the attacking players. I'm not as, sold on.
But what I think Algimson is doing? He is asking Liam Bailey, and I feel like Liam Bailey is doing well at it, but he can do better. He's asking him to help the midfield when we have the ball. When we do have the ball, it's more the midfielders or the wingers coming back and helping. Liam Bailey really help when we have the ball. In the midfield or in the defense.
Attacking you're talking about. Because I've seen Liam Bailey trap back.
Him trap back in and him work hard, but we're not going to see him too deep. We're not going to see him where we expect a 8 for me. And we're not going to see him where we expect a 10 for me. He's more of a forward help in the midfield sometimes.
You were talking about attackingly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think if he's going to be good enough at that role and being that creative player that I speak about, I think it would then allow Antonio to not play as deep in the midfield. I think it would then allow or wide midfielders to play better.
But where you call creative though? Where you call creative? You call creative splitting the lines with a ball We see Latibo body play probably the ball at the Jamaican campaign so far over the top to Liam
It happens, bro. And in the friendly game, we saw Jamaica pick.
Yeah, but you know what I say no?
Like,
so what you are called creativity? From a passing perspective?
A player that will allow our forwards to play closer to the goal. Bro, because them have the skill and the technical ability to transition the play efficiently and effectively. And we've seen Ravel Morrison do that brilliantly from time to time.
I think we have that.
We've seen it.
I think we have that.
Not to the extent of Ravel Morrison.
Not with our passing. But we are creating more chances now than when Ravel was in the team.
No, I think we're better now.
We are better now. That is true. But I feel like the way I just think
Antonio would be even more of a menace, both as a pivot and as a number 9, if we can keep him on the D.
You know me not mind. You know me not mind, bro. As long as the team is creating chances.
And because Lambert and Latibo there are the 2 midfielders, Antonio has to be closer to them. Because they're not going to get the ball to Antonio as efficiently as somebody else would.
Bro,
that's just the
argument is asking Antonio to do that, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe what you're getting at is that because our midfield is not good enough, him have to do that. I just think, Algimson, I say, here, I want you to play a little bit closer to the midfield. So I liken it to a Bobby Firmino.
Because
to a Gabriel Jesus, you see me? Player forwards that are not, their heat map will not be in the box. But they dropping deep will allow their wingers to score so many goals because they're so effective when they drop deep. I think that is more what we're trying to do than Mikhail Antonio come score 5 goals. You know, I feel like we are depend too tough on Mikhail Antonio getting all the goals.
Even if he's not scoring goals, I think he can be more creative if he's in and around that area of the field. Even for create.
Bro, the man create 2 tap in the dog. 2 tap in the man created.
And where was he when he created those chances?
He was in the box.
That tap in that he created, he was right on the D, which is where I want to keep him. Kevin Lambert was high up the field. But Kevin Lambert cannot be there all the time. We need a midfielder that's there all the time so Antonio can be where he was all the time so he can create those types of opportunities.
That's Liam Bailey. Liam Bailey can play that role. Maybe Liam Bailey can do it a little better.
If Liam Bailey can play in that role, that can keep Antonio in that position, that can stem the gap consistently, then that's all I want to see. So it's nothing about the player, but that's the way I want to see us play. I want a better bridge between those 2 deep midfielders and our 4 attacking players, or in that case, our 3 attacking players.
And I'm going to say it a while ago, I do think Liam Bailey can be better at it. I think Liam Bailey can do it a bit better. And obviously, we're not going to beat Liam Bailey right now or whatever. He had a good game against Trinidad and Tobago. In the America game, he missed a penalty, whatever. So I'm not going to pile on. But I still think he can do a bit better in that support striker role because I still not think Liam Bailey play number 9. Now, a lot of people say Liam Bailey play good in the Trinidad game, but you know what I picked out from his performance, bro? His creativity from driving with the ball. You see the first goal we score, a lot of people will say Liam Bailey is a simple passing make, but we not talk about the pass. Liam Bailey run from the half line with the ball, then him leg Antonio in the channel. Antonio try turn back and give it back to him. Liam Bailey was the one that drove with the ball, bro, and allowed the players to run ahead of him. Then him pass it to Mikhail Antonio, get it back and pass it to Demar Reid. So that's how I talk about creativity. Sometimes I drive it rather than pass.
Let me start by saying this.
By the way, people, if you see the comments are coming, if you don't want to talk, you can get we can adjust the comments in a real time if you click the link, turn off your camera, and join the stream. Continue, bro.
But yeah, I don't put much weight on Liam Bailey running through the Trinidad team. If Liam Bailey is going to play that half forward role that Bobby Firmino role and keep Mikhail Antonio in areas that I think he'll be most deadly, then I'm all for it. But that's not necessarily what I see, which is why I'm not completely sold on the style of play.
It's not.
So I'm not even talking about the personnel, but I'm not completely sold on the style of play that we saw against Trinidad. Defensively, I think if them get it together and we get our best defenders on the field, I think we can be a really good defensive team. Contrary to what has been displayed, right? But the way how him have us play defense. Transitionally from defense to attack, we don't say chef's kiss. You get me? I say because we finally are using the pace and the strength of athleticism to get that team really quickly, right? But I just think that 10 role or that half forward role, keeping Mikhail Antonio in dangerous areas where we saw him create all the chances that he's created, I think that's going to take us to the next level. No, it don't have to be Ravel Morrison, but I think Ravel is the best to have at it. But it don't have to be Ravel Morrison. I just think Liam Bailey improving at it can be a little bit more away you want. Because Liam Bailey, bro, the players are making the runs. Liam Bailey just now give him the ball. Sometimes. I don't think Liam Bailey is getting himself in that type of position either. Lambert find himself drifting wide because to be honest, he's a winger. But I think playing more in that situation, I'd love to see how it pans out. But I don't mind the personnel, bro. I'm just saying, in the style of play, I want it to be just tweaked just a little bit more. We can see that bridge between the two holding midfielders and the forwards more defined, rather than Mikhail. Because I think Mikhail Antonio will do his best work closer to the box. Not only scoring a lot of goals, but like playing the pivot and the creator as well.
Yeah, but he also does a great job with the hold up right outside. You know, when we can play the ball long or get the ball to him, hold it up and make players make runs off for him. And that's what I say. The style of play have different aspects of it. So what you're saying, I like it. Me that love Jamaica can do that some more. What we're doing right now, I like it. And with Mikhail Antonio holding up the ball, I like that too. You get me? I say obviously we only do it sometime. We go long in the America game more than we did in the Trinidad game just because we had to. We never need to go long with the Trinidad team. You get me? I say? So it's just the game and what it calls for. Sometimes we're gonna need a more Daniel like today. I don't think we need.
I still want to use my two holding midfield.
I don't think we need Lambert today.
Push the two of them up the field.
I think we need.
Make Latibo there take up the 8 role.
And play Lambert.
We need to keep them together, bro.
No.
Or unless we are rotate, but we still need to play two holding midfielders, in my opinion, because that's how we're going to play.
We play Daniel Johnson. We play Latibo there.
Continuity is what has been killing Jamaica for the longest while. So though we can modify what we do on the field.
It's a tournament. I have a squad for a reason. Bro. So this game now
we can modify what we do. I don't think we should change it up. We use two holding midfielders. Let's continue using two holding midfielders.
And Daniel Johnson can play the 8. Daniel Johnson can be the 8. Daniel Johnson can do the press too. You get me? I said Lambert is more of a defensive. I guess him can read the position of player.
Tackle like Lambert.
No, him can't do that. Him can't tackle like Lambert.
Bro, you know the thing about having Latibo there and Lambert in this 4-4-2 situation, though it might seem defensive. You see how, like for example, Trinidad, you see how high Latibo there and Lambert was? Bro, that was stifle teams, bro.
It will.
And that type of thing can help us kill off a team more than a Daniel Johnson.
Yeah, but
because we don't need Daniel Johnson's creativity in a St. Kitts game.
Yeah, bro, we need it.
Latibo,
right now we're trying to score as many goals as possible.
Latibo there and Lambert, what them going to do is take the ball from St. Kitts in the opponent's half every single time to have much better clip than Daniel Johnson is capable of. Lambert and Latibo there just stifle them and take it every single time and pass it, get Mikhail Antonio or Demar and be cool. You get me? I say that's why I'm gonna keep two of the high pressure, high defensive minded guys, but play them high up the field. And I'm sure that they're competent enough for handling.
No, me hear that thing, but I'm just saying we have a squad. We have to use the squad.
Yeah.
We have a game tonight where we need to create as many chances as possible.
Yeah, bro, but what me want to do is kill them when them have the ball. When St. Kitts have the ball, we need to take the ball from them as quick as possible.
I feel like we're going to need that.
The two best players are taking the ball from a bad team as quickly as possible is Lambert and Latibo and this team. Let's face it, right?
Me I say, Latibo there is probably a better person than Daniel Johnson. I don't think that's an awful thing. Lambert, no. So what me would I want, have the ball carriers, have the people. Brother, St. Kitts not really have a ball like that. So we press them anyways. You get me? I say, we're going to have a ball, we're going to dominate them, and even with Daniel Johnson and Latibo there, we're going to win the ball from them. Yeah, we'll probably give them a 65. We'll probably have 65% of the ball today.
But that's a match preview.
I know, but me I talk about...
First,
what?
We're still up on the Trinidad game. We're going to get ahead of ourselves.
No, we're talking about the style of play right now.
Yeah.
The style of play. That's how we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me that keep it. Me like the way we play right now. I understand what I say at the same time. Giles Fisher said, just say you want Gibbs right behind the forward.
Wouldn't mind it.
Why not? Why not? Yeah, man, I said that would be delightful. David Jackson said, I don't like him, but continuity is the best. Why you not like David Jackson?
I guess Latibo there and Kevin Lambert, I'm assuming.
You not like it?
Maybe you not like the 604. Yes, I don't love the 604 formation. Which is kind of what I'm saying. But to be fair,
that's gonna hurt you in a better games.
I'm gonna be honest.
The games with better teams.
I don't think it's as. I think this is exaggeration. Remember,
the reason
why I must say 6
the America game.
The reason I must say 69 is because the two midfielders them are basically two defense. Latibo is a central defender. You get me? I say. So I must say a 6 defender where I use and 4 forward. But I must say we're on the midfield. But what I see, even in the US game, Lambert and Latibo they were pushing up in the midfield for the press.
And that
which is why I think defined what sometimes we might be, and I don't love it,
Mhm.
is a 4-2-4.
Mm.
And that's the type of thing that I have a problem with. bro.
4-2-4.
That's what it can be sometimes, especially with Demar and him lack of work ethic sometimes. It can be relegated to a 4-2-4.
Mm.
You get me I say? And that's kind of my issue with it, which is why I'm saying one that defined the transitional player. You get me I say where I go bridge the gap. Especially in more difficult games that I don't really want Kevin Lambert going all the time. I don't really want Latibody going all the time.
Here what?
So I love a next midfielder in the press. You don't have to be a next midfielder, it can be a next forward or just play definitively deeper, facing the goal and not necessarily with their back to the goal. Like Mikhail Antonio played deep, but he playing with the back to the goal. Want the next forward who face the goal, or just a bit deeper, behind Mikhail Antonio, whose back will be to the goal. You get me I say? Provide more of a transitional bridge. Say it now gonna be the quote unquote 604, like where him say a while ago. That's a good point, the 604 situation.
All
Funny,
right.
but I understand what I'm trying to say.
Let's talk about some of the players from last game. Side?
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with Liam Bailey. Assess Liam Bailey's performance. Were you happy with and were you never happy with?
So wait, we are going to player ratings then? You know how we did that?
We can do that, yes.
You did get to watch the game properly?
Yeah, I'm watching the game, man. I
Alright.
watched the game enough to give my assessment.
Alright, make we start with the player ratings then, people. And people, for everybody who watched the Trinidad game, matter of fact, Rush. I'm gonna do a check real quick.
Oh, go on.
We have 102 people on there.
Oh, email in the comment section, I did see.
Email or push it?
Yeah, man, email say. Email say we have 86 people. Well, no, email at 104.
Email is shame, bro. Email is shame, bro.
People like the video. Can I watch it now?
I seem to 104 there.
Ah, before that.
Alright, so we have 26 likes, bro.
That can't work. People like the video. So while I like the video, I go sort out my next.
Because we are gonna do the player ratings now, people, and we want everybody chime in and give their player ratings on the Trinidad game. Because obviously the first win by Hallgrim's New, we scored 4 goals, which is a lot in the grand scheme of things. On a macro level in a football game, 5 goals in a football game is a lot of goals.
But 5 goals when you're supposed to get how many?
When they are supposed to be how many in that game. So people like up the video, please, so the video can go to more people. It not gonna hurt, it not gonna cost nothing. Just hit the like button, that's it. And the only reason we're asking you guys to hit the like button is so that more people can see the live. Obviously the more people that like the video, the more visible the video is, the more people that can come on here, the more people that can interact with us, the more people that can give absurd takes that me and Rush can tear down, or the more people that can add like valuable input in the video. So people hit the like button.
I'm start like a video with like a.
Alright, so we have 37 likes. We have 37 likes. So we're gonna start.
Keep it going, people.
We're gonna start the player ratings, people, and we want to chime in. Anytime you're ready, bro.
Alright, let's go. Alright. Player ratings. We have the match up on the screen right now. Hope everybody can see it. If you can't see it, just make a note in the comment section. Alright, so line up. So we start with the Andre Blake in goal, Javian Brown, Damian Lowe, Deshaun Bernard, Kemar Lawrence, Bobby Reid in midfield as a right midfield, Kevin Lambert, Joel Latibody in midfield, Demar Gray on the left, Mikhail Antonio, and Liam Bailey as a forward. Liam Bailey was the left forward this time. That was a change. I don't know if you pick up on it. In the America game, he was on the right side. He was on the right side of Mikhail Antonio. That was a slight change that I saw. May I tell you?
Me never really noted as to which.
Yeah, man, Liam Bailey did pop up closer to Demar Gray. In the first game, he was closer to Bobby Reid.
Him look.
May I tell you, in the favor the right side.
Definitely was closer to Bobby Reid in this game that we done.
Yeah. Alright, so phone dead.
Oh.
Alright, people. So Andre Blake, assess Andre Blake's performance.
Alright, so first player rating. So how much player rating we giving people? People, Trinidad game, Andre Blake, Jesus. Andre Blake, how much are we rating?
We conceded a goal
against Trinidad.
Not
Not his fault, but we conceded a goal against Trinidad.
Yep.
Somebody said Jamaica Worldwide said that I give Andre Blake a 10. Andre Blake a 6.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do. He never get much work.
Yeah, he never get much work. He never did force to make the saves. He wasn't called into action any at all. Like, it was just a so-so game for Andre Blake, and I think they took one shot.
Yeah.
And he was scored on one time. So I'm even tempted to give him less than a 6.
Yeah.
But I'll be lenient and say, yo, Andre Blake 6. How much you give?
Yeah, I give Andre Blake a 6.5. You know, the passing was good. We never mind it. Commanded his box well and lead the team well. Can't complain about Andre Blake.
6.5?
Give him a 6.5.
Why the 0.5? Why him to forget the 0.5?
Bro, he was good every
Remember
time he needed to be good.
No, he wasn't.
But him just can't see. Where Andre Blake though?
But what did he not? What did he need? When did he need to be good?
Make a look on him stats.
When did he need to be
Bro,
good?
the man played the ball well.
How many passes did he make?
So 90 minutes, he don't make no save, no punt. So goalkeeping never really affect him. He make 27 passes, 85% pass accuracy. Connect one, two and 6 long balls.
Yes, I mean, kick with the long ball him all of the time then. Short passes.
Bro, but me I said the passes where man make him get the ball out fast. He was keeping the pressure high. He was him that keep the tempo high.
A couple times when
like
probably play it back to him, man.
He was fine. He was fine to me. I mean, I say Andre Blake do nothing to mark him down.
No, him not get marked down.
If
That's
goal
what I
never
said,
scored
but
upon him,
him not do nothing to get marked.
if the goal never scored upon him, it would have been 7.
Oh.
Him keep a clean sheet. I mean, I said don't keep a clean sheet. No, something I can't find. That's all it is. Straight up. If a man
make a save.
It's not what is that. That's not what it's about, brother. Other things in the game other than save. I mean, I say, if him did keep a clean sheet in the game, how much would I give?
Huh?
If him keep a clean sheet in the game.
A 6?
So it would change if him keep a clean sheet.
No, him not do nothing wrong, him not do nothing right.
Bro,
but that's why I'm tempted to knock him a 5.5. I'm tempted.
No, if him they keep a clean sheet, he would have no right for him. That would just be good. He would just be okay. He would just be good. Every time we need him to pass the ball properly, he never kick with the ball. He never do that. He never make no mistakes.
6 long pass.
Bro, we didn't know what the long passes were.
That's what I try to show.
Was it a clearance?
Exactly the point I try to make, bro. So I said I'm gonna knock him. But him only make some short passes where like people knock back the ball to him and him pass it back wide. He never have a good game.
Man, why him do have a bad game?
He never have a bad game either. A 6.
I never 6.5.
Yeah, why you give him the 5?
Because
make it reasonable.
I explain.
I like logic.
If he didn't concede, me give him a mark for the clean sheet. Just because.
So he would get 7 just because he go up on the field and then not all and get 7.
Listen, man. The man have a clean sheet.
Which him
the
never
way we play,
forget
Andre Blake is important to the way we play. In that we pass the ball. What do you mean how we play?
Andre Blake never like make a pass when I push it forward. We never seen like him a pick. Demar, like the first game against USA, we see him up, like we see him.
The man pass the ball well. Him now hold on the ball. Him command in area.
He just pass. He just make pass.
Anybody make passes. I mean, say he had a good game.
Not worth 0.5 marks, bro.
Why not?
Never fight the
Why not? Come let me see what
you're overrating, bro.
Oh, me overrate the man. Me give him a 6.5 for a game where he concede 1 goal and he never have nothing to do with the goal he concede.
6.
Okay.
So yeah, so if him never concede, I get a 7.
If him never concede, I get Andre Blake a 7.
Why?
Because we give them 4 love. Andre Blake never make a mistake. He never put a foot wrong. Why I wouldn't give him a 7?
Because alright, so yeah, so anybody who up on the field, once them make a mistake, them will get a 7.
It's not about me. Are you holding on to the ball? A man run past you. It's not just an individual big mistake.
Bro,
the positioning good.
Anytime I watch a game, like say if I rate a left back, the first thing I gonna say him never have much to do. 6, because I'm never in the game. He never do nothing wrong, he never really do nothing right. 6. Same thing with Blake, he never do nothing wrong, he never do nothing right.
So you give him a 6, I'm give him a 6.5, bro, because he should have had a clean sheet. I'm half a gear keeper, something for a clean sheet.
Well, if I ding him a 5.5, would I ding him?
Then ding him a yeah, see me,
rough,
brother, once you again make it, I'm just saying, you have a good game, you're there, you keep the thing ticking over, you never make no mistake as a keeper. Plus you have a clean sheet, that's a 7. Yeah, you concede, albeit not your fault. You never make a goal stopping save. You get me? I say?
7 would have been way too much, but 6.5.
I feel like Andre Blake had a good game.
I feel like
man say Blake save every game. Yeah, but we are talking about it. See, man was say 6.5. Good move from Messi, brother.
I think that,
and
bro.
Go on from Messi.
Let's see
what a difficult tune. Blake stopped 2 crucial shots towards the end.
Which one of them shot this thing? But watch on bro.
No, Blake never make the same. But maybe I talk about him come to catch the ball.
The wing back.
Man, them say 10 for Blake. All right. Let's go to
Alright. So yeah, Andre Blake, me have him at 6. Rush of 6 points.
Kemar Lawrence.
People normally generally agree, but I have to disagree with that.
Brother, by 0.5.
Yeah,
what's your problem, dude?
They come and see where him do forget the 0.5. That's all I say.
Motherfucker, 7 should have been, but the dog concede, brother.
7?
We don't talk, we make me talk. I don't care where a guy wants to say, brother. Blakey. I love where Blakey go with in the tournament. Blakey look good, brother.
You look like the best goalkeeper in the tournament.
Don't talk. Alright.
Alright. Left back.
Over there.
Taxi.
Alright.
Kemar Lawrence.
So there, Kemar Lawrence.
Yeah. What you thinking? First half performance. Never concede a goal, never do much.
Never really give nothing.
So that's dead 6.
Me not give him a 6. He never give up.
Yeah, like, I never see him any at all. He never put a foot wrong, but he never do much right either.
9 of 20 passes, 3 or 4 long balls. I can't remember him having much impact on the
Yeah,
game.
like he make all them simple passes him supposed to make, like on Blake. You get me? I said him go forward.
Brother, more is hard of him to impact the game. I want to hear, Regin. More isn't half of the left back to impact the game on the goalkeeper.
There's no way.
Especially in a game like this, or
Even
have the
in a
ball.
game like this, better say that.
Exactly, so
6 for Kemar Lawrence.
you know, so you have a problem, like you wake up on the wrong side. You eat nothing for a morning,
Come,
dog.
6.
You good?
6 for Kemar Lawrence. Next, Deshaun Bernard.
This one, bro.
People when they like the generosity, when they like gratuitous behavior. You get me? I say? People get what they deserve.
And me give the man
when they
everything
just
he
give people
deserve.
things for just give people
So when
things
we did
to
something
make
else, I
it.
give somebody
Number
something.
1 rule, bro.
What is number 1?
Never I love man.
But
thing.
it's never a love man.
That
thing.
me I try
So
to
where
show
you try
you.
to say? Where you try to say right
Me
now?
just I try to say.
Say where you say.
Me I try to say.
Say where you
We
say.
not give
Say
nobody
where you say,
nothing
no?
gratuitous.
Say where you say.
People have worked for them forget.
Andre Blake, big skip. Andre Blake are going good night tournament, but they're too harsh, brother. So people them a beat this so. Anyway,
But
people want to beat him in the comment section.
Bad mind, man.
Anyway, this Sean Bernard, I feel like had a good game.
Debut.
But the man run fast,
Central
brother.
defender.
The
yeah.
man bun him, Bridget. The goal that was scored, this Sean Bernard stopped the crash from coming in, my father. You show him the line, which is good.
Bro, man,
Yeah,
I
show him the line.
don't think he's great one-on-one, bro.
I just want
I don't think he's good enough one-on-one.
I just want time to see.
When I see it, man, I say, bro.
Brother, one time, him did look a little bit slow on him.
Yeah, bro, man, I say, bro.
Man catch him flat, man bun him.
Man, I say, bro.
One step over.
Come
One
on.
step over there, my father.
Although I see one time, a man got easy, man.
No, I'm
still,
strong. But he's a big man.
Fling him in, sir.
Yeah, but Bernard, you could have do better with that, but overall
6, bro.
6.
Can't fight it again.
6. But Bernard had a good game outside of the fact that the man
Yeah.
bun bridge. I'm gonna really love that.
Shut
And
up.
you probably play today again. You're gonna play today again.
Strong, man.
I really want to see nobody at one-on-one and feel that them can take you.
Dog,
Because you're
bro,
strong, you're big.
Rush. If Jamaica concede today. You're not say what I'm saying. Next.
I'm gonna go back. Just come on from me.
Bernard never really, he's a defender in this game. And this game is not about defenders, people. Let's face it. I know everyone who defended them forget
Bro, we
ding
never
5.
never concede, bro.
Everyone who defended them forget ding 5. Our goalkeeper forget ding 5 for the goal we concede. Every one of them. Obviously not toxic him come off.
Come on. Damian Lowe. Head of state. When the man eat man, push it up in the midfield, see him where you get me and say, love it, bro. Damian Lowe, we get what we get. 6.5. We get what we get. He was better than Bernard, but he conceded same way. The ball will come cross actually. The man beat Damian Lowe to the spot still.
Mm-hmm.
But at the cross, you can't make that cross to come in. The man one-on-one, you have to block the cross.
I was say
But
Demar
Damian Lowe was good.
never impacted today's game as much as he did in the last game, as much as he normally does.
Score a goal.
But this wasn't a game for defenders, as we say. We shouldn't have conceded, and as such, I'm giving him a 6 as well. So game, nothing of note, but keep the clean sheet.
Alright. Let me see what some comments are saying. Alright. Which match you watch? Trinidad had one shot on target and it was the goal, yeah?
And the person
Somebody want address. Taxi get a 60, yeah. Lawrence a 5.5. Emil get the taxi 5.5. One of the few players that's a keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, the taxi keep a clean sheet.
6.5 for Bernard. We give Bernard a 6 still. Man say sorry, but this year Bernard gave away the ball 13 times and he was very inconsistent. He was also crucial in the confusion that caused the goal score.
Can't fight it.
Me not beat the
Can't
Jamaica
fight it.
worldwide.
Can't fight
See
it.
what you say.
Matter of fact, I recant my 6. I give my 5.5. Come I ding all the defender them and the goalkeeper except Kemar Lawrence.
So Damian Lowe got to 6 now?
Damian Lowe got a 6 McGee.
You give him a 6 I feel like he was better than Bernard. Yeah, Lowe 8. Damian Lowe 7. Wow. Am I underrating Damian Lowe's performance?
I don't know. I never saw Damian Lowe having as much an impact as
Damian Lowe 8 again.
Game.
Am I underrating Damian Lowe's performance,
Check his
people?
statistics.
Alright, so I'm just in play 92 clearance. Damian Lowe always have a lot of clearances. 5 tackles, 1 interception, dribble pass to once. Ground duels 8 or 11, that's good. Aerial duels 4 or 4. Damian Lowe at a possession last duel, that's not bad. 79 touches. Well, we'll have to Trinidad.
Yeah, and he was pushing her.
52
I guess-
of 61 passes.
I guess if them want,
and 4 of 7 long balls.
I guess
You
if
take
them
that,
want consider how cause him there push up in the midfield.
Damian Lowe 6.7. Bro, 4 of 7 long balls.
But you see,
And we never see him
but-
make no mistake in
but
that
I'm
game.
saying,
He was
did you
commanding.
see where the long balls like
We never see them
had a
create
profound
nothing.
impact? Just like for example, we talked about the long balls that Andre Blake was playing to Demar in the USA game. Them they're gonna memorable to it. Because
I
them
can't remember the long
the
ball.
advanced football.
I can't remember the long ball that Damian Lowe play, but at the
Exactly.
same time, long balls at Connect are important to play. You never lose the ball, you never turn over possession. Me hear what I say, me underrate Damian Lowe performance, and so far score actually have him as one of the best Jamaican players on the day. So. Yeah. Damian Lowe. Yeah, bro.
Next
That's
play.
that. How they know?
Javian
Javian Brown, who I feel like had a decent game. Nah, fight it. Nah, go around it. I feel like Javian Brown had a decent game. Nothing to complain about. Not much going forward. But defensively, he was solid, even though Trinidad never posed much to it. But yeah, Javian Brown was decent. 2 tackles, 5 or 4 grounders. As I say, he win the ball from the man when supposed to win the ball from.
Mhm.
Possession last 6, not bad. How many touches? 40, not bad. May I say never 3 or 5 long balls. How going another game here? Even though at Trinidad we are talking about people, so we are expecting everybody to have good stats. Javian Brown, a good game. 6.5 Trinidad. He was supposed to do him though.
Bro, some think it's a 3 or 5. I think it's 5 successful, 3 unsuccessful. Or make 5 or
a
make
5 and
5.
3 connect, yeah.
Alright.
Round was 1 seater, 1 in the
Yeah.
bracket. See the accuracy. Yeah, accuracy in the bracket. So yeah, Javian Brown 6.5. Where get Javian Brown?
6. Never say, as I say, my thing, all the
We never
defenders
give
we
much going
concede,
forward,
exactly.
but yeah, I get it. Bobby Reid. People have beat Bobby Reid, bro. I feel like we expected more from Bobby Reid this tournament. We're not get nothing yet. But bro, Bobby Reid playing in the right midfield position, I expected to get something. We not get a moment yet, which is good for. I probably still have one for coming to the tournament. We not get a good game yet from Bobby Reid. We not think we get an average one in the first game and the second one I feel like he had a poor. So what do you think about Bobby Reid performance?
One of the most absent players on the field. At one point,
13 passes he made.
At one point, Bobby Reid just looked as though he was
24
a passenger.
touches.
Just a passenger. He's just there just to be there.
Yeah, and this I say a passenger stats this as an attacker you can't have 24 touches,
Yeah.
bro. Javian Brown have more touches than him a while ago.
He was there just to be there, and that's unacceptable.
Even though him come off, but me no love him I see from Bobby Reid, and me no love him I see from Bobby Reid. And this pose a question. What some people are called for Bobby Reid get dropped. Some people are called for we are gonna get to it, the same game, but Bobby Reid, you have to go pick it up, my father. You have to go pick it up, is it? Where game?
A
5.5.
5.5.
5.5. Same thing. We got to some comments before we go again. Yeah, Bobby 5. Bobby Reid 0.0. Jamaican worldwide. Come on, man. Cap, today's match can be watched on ESPN. Yeah. 5.5 for Bobby. 0. A Jamaican worldwide. I go hard in the region. I'm very nervous and uncomfortable with Brown and right back 6. Yeah, it was a game where he wasn't supposed to have a poor game, and he did. Now in the better teams, I think Lemmy Kisa is a better fit at the right back position. Yeah. But yeah, Bobby Reid, non-existent passengers, they say. All of those things that describe Bobby Reid's performance. Kevin Lambert. As I say,
Bro,
all of the players is not the
Kevin
glamorous
Lambert,
player, but
in this Trinidad and Tobago game,
crucial, my father.
and 8.
Yeah, one of the best players on the park. Now if I agree with that 8, sorry. What him do? What him do wrong?
I'm coming to get ask where him do something, could I tell you everything.
No, what him do wrong? And so many things that he did right. Positionally, he was great. He won the ball a few times and that directly affected
Bro,
a goal.
one thing I've always liked with Kevin Lambert that we've always seen in the previous regime is his ability to slot in between the central defenders and help us in the air and help us defend and help us protect leads or draws. He's always been good at that. But Hargreaves has unlocked new dynamic.
Arguments not get the best out of Lambert.
Exactly.
Lambert wasn't a player me did
Exactly.
want to see her do much.
Exactly. So
Fringes are the team at best.
So he's still,
Now he's
as you
crucial.
can see in his heat map, still dropping down close to the central defenders and in between them at times, still helping us in the area, you know, still winning all his headers defensively. But him in the press is remarkable. His first and second touch has been good. He's kept it simple. He's turned when he needs to turn. He's played the simple pass when he needs to play it, and he sets a fire under these defenders that they are just not used to having a fire being set under them.
Them not used to people that tackle some
Central
well.
midfielders and central defensive midfielders and centre backs and wing backs aren't used to being pressed the way Kevin Lambert is stepping up into the midfield and into the attacking line and pressing them. And it's causing so many problems.
Well, I think it's the fact that he's so good defensively. He can play as a centre back and he plays a defensive midfield position in the USL. I feel like he knows how to read the position of the player as well. In
addition to the fact that he's about 6'4",
he's a big man. He's a big
athletic.
Very
he
athletic.
moves.
No, in the first one when I think him Lego for the one where Mikhail Antonio assist Demar. When we win the ball from I think the right back. The right back, it was a central midfielder. Midfielder that tried turn him. He actually that tried do a little, outside turn. And the man read it. The man read it and go around it, bro. Even though the player did that make that way too slow. But him read it and him win the ball. And I feel like because he's so good at defending, defensive midfielders and wing backs and defenders not used to people that tackle them like that. They're not used to a centre back tackle
Lambert
them.
Lambert is the person responsible for forwards and attacking midfielders. That's Lambert's general responsibility. So Lambert is used to tackling more skillful players who are used to being pressured. And these defenders and defensive midfielders are less skillful and are used to more space. And it's clear how quick Lambert is on them like white on rice. You know, as quickly as a cheetah running through the jungle. It's impressive what he's been doing. And I'm so astonished by the way he's been playing football. And I just hope to continue to get this from him. And he's not only done this in Trinidad's game. He was all over the USA deep midfielders and their centre backs. And it's so what's even most impressive to me, or what's even more impressive to me than all of this, is the ability to push forward and then get back with the quickness. Gets back and back into his original position before you can even say, look at him get back in his original position. That's how efficient he is on the field. And it's remarkable and it's extremely impressive.
And he's important how we play now. Like Lambert is a crucial player in this system. Until you get better than Lambert, and Lambert are starting at the two.
He's key.
I love it. I love what I see from Lambert.
I'll give him an 8.
Bro, if somebody now play good, we are gonna say it. If a man play well, we are gonna say it. And that's what it's about. Lambert, as I say, wasn't a player when me give. He never give Lambert the time of day, brother. But now, I can't see arguments to team without Lambert. Especially for the press. Crucial. Joel Latibodier. Have some parts in his foot still.
Bro, an 8.
You want 8?
Yeah.
I'll pick up an assist.
Exactly. I think his game general was pretty solid, bro. He was always in the right position. And he kept the ball moving from defense to attack.
Created one big chance.
Very efficiently. So
55 of 63.
Bro,
73 touches.
He was always there. He moved the ball in transition from defense to attack. He was not as good in the press as Lambert was, but he did very well on his side as well. He did put his defenders and defensive midfielders under pressure as well.
And look at his heat.
Exactly.
All over the park.
Which is exactly why I would give him an 8 simply because the assist. And why was it a sumptuous assist?
What a man. Bro, I see the ball. I'm see Liam Bailey finish. I get to Liam Bailey. I'm not hearing nobody talk about the finish like how them talk about the mistake, but it's fine. Bro, that ball, bro.
Oh gosh.
A long time I see a
better
ball
than
like
the goal
that.
if you ask me.
Of course the ball better than the goal.
Which is why I'm giving him an 8.
Immediately I go to somebody. I'm going to say, yo, see my rave about the goal. I say, you don't see the pass?
Oh gosh.
Obviously, football fans, we're going to love the finish. Bro, when last I see a ball like that? When last I see a ball play like that? We see people attempt it, we see good balls.
Step up in the midfield.
But when
just
last?
A little dink.
When last we see a ball like that, bro? And if we can get that, and if Latibodier can give more of that.
Bro, if people understand golf, go for the 60-degree dog and just chip it over right on the green, bro.
Alright, so Latibodier 7. I just Joel 7.5 wasn't as good as Lambert, but really good game. I agree with that, which is why, but he get an assist. He got the assist, so I have to give him the 8. But overall, I feel like Lambert have a better game overall.
Yeah.
You see me? Email again. 1 point. 145 people watching. 66 likes. Man, I feel like we just lock off this.
Me not lock it off, you know.
Nah, lock it off.
Because I'm doing it for the love, still I'm gonna do it for the likes.
You hear me I say no? You see, because we produce such good content, bro. The people them selfish, brother. I mean, I really love selfish people. Share the thing, brother. Like the video. You see, if you like the video, it chips up in the algorithm and make it send out to other people. So once them come on YouTube, I'm this side of Sports TV is on their own page. Like the video, man. That's all we ask for. Not ask for nothing. You ask for a super chat?
You can give me a super chat still. People, if you look to the bottom right, if you're watching on your phone, you will see an icon, like it's a rectangle, and in the middle of that rectangle there's a small $sign thing.
Damn!
If you press it, you get me and follow the instructions
When
afterwards.
press it,
Make you feel good in ourselves, bro.
We make some nice for them if they make it.
Dog, show them the nice we make if them.
No, but them know it, brother. All of the really side of Sports TV people, them know the nice, bro. Them know so we make them hear the they get me and say.
So people drop a super chat and we can make some nice real quick. But yeah.
That's about here. 8. Remember the team game, he was very complimentary to the game of Lambert and the forwards, for sure, bro.
That's why I'm giving him an 8 as well.
Yeah.
And as I said, the two central midfielders, bro. Impeccable.
We can't disagree with that. We think it's spot on with it. Demar Gray. Danger man. 55 touches, 31 and 34 passes, 91% accuracy. That's always good. Never lose the ball. I don't feel like he lost the ball much. Dribble attempts, 3 out of 6. That's good. 2 crosses, none never connect. Long balls, 1 or 2. I expect him to play many long balls. Yeah. Ground duels, 1, 8 of 11. I feel like Demar had a good game.
Feel like Demar Gray.
No, bro, I didn't score 2 tackling, but outside of that,
the first goal was well taken, bro.
composure.
The second
The
one
first
was
goal
was well taken. Yeah, Lambert take it and him open up his body and him just find it. So we now get to 2 tap here.
That was unfair. What we say about that? That was unfair. The first goal, brother, to keep yourself in that, the first touch, really good. Him set up himself really well.
Yep.
Open up his body. Keeper don't know where am I going.
You know what? There's one adjective that I used to describe that first goal. Professional.
Yeah.
Professional.
That's a Premier League winger.
Yeah.
That's a Premier League winger,
Yep.
and that's what we are. 3.5, 9.5.
Wouldn't go as far as to say that.
We can't say that.
How much are you rating him though?
8.5.
2 goals?
8.5. You get 2 goals. That's 8.5. Remember assists? No, Liam Bailey have assists.
2 goals. That's about there.
Mikhail and Mikhail. Yeah. But 2 goals, Campbell, 8.5. Good performance. 3 goal contributions in the first 2 games for Jamaica. Demar Gray, half the mark.
Yeah,
quick start.
People might say we're harsh, but I agree. I
we're supposed to give 9 and 9.5?
Still don't think, barring the goals that he's scored, he's as impactful as he can be.
He was dangerous, bro.
And as he will be.
You know, he was dangerous. He was running at them. They were fouling him. Remember one time him run them, foul him, get up him, get the ball, just pass it off. Like,
what if I told that I think he was probably the 3rd most dangerous attacker out there?
I agree with it.
Yeah, so
but still, there's more to come for sure.
That's why I'm saying this is not as good as he can be and as we'll need him to be. But you get the 2 goals and you score it, what more can we ask? Demar Gray and 8.5 in my opinion.
No,
when Demar Gray made...
I want to make a couple more of them speeches because a while ago we just get about 40 likes after we make that speech there and go for like 30 and 40 at the same time. People, when Demar Gray made his debut, was about to make his debut, you know, I likened him to another recent CONCACAF debutant. With what? With what exactly? Demar Gray, I talk about, like I said, can be more dangerous. Man scored 2 goals, what more you asking about? That's basically what I say.
Oh no, because in that game him get in position to score 2 goals. Yeah. Of course.
And that is something in itself, to get in the position.
I'm giving him an 8.5.
No, I agree with you.
Get me, but I think Mikhail Antonio was more dangerous than he was. You know, Liam Bailey was more dangerous than he was. I think Demar Gray still, like, he never, bro, he get 2 goals, him finished the first goal, right? Beautiful finish. But besides that, like, what positions was he getting into? You know, what chance was he creating?
He was dribbling with the ball well, he didn't lose the ball.
Exactly,
he was good, he had a good game.
You take the 2 goals away from him, it would have been, you know,
6.5,
a pretty average performance. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see that. I want to see that threat from Demar Gray where he's not only on the receiving end of chances created, but he's the one creating chances.
And it will come. It will come. But Cap said him give him a 9. And he's going to get better. Really love his mentality.
That's what I'm saying. What we saw is not all that I want to see, and it's not all we will see. I know for sure we'll see more.
Yeah.
But he wasn't extremely dangerous in that game, barring the fact that he put himself into two good goal scoring positions and one well taken goal.
Interesting take.
Yeah, so that's
Does he look happy?
Huh?
I mean, I get much emotions from him, bro.
Very apathetic on the field.
I mean, I get much.
But
I want
some
to get
people
more.
will say it's level-headed. Me, I love the passion. I remember one time
Really?
Demar Gray scored a goal. Slide on him knee and take off his
We're going to see
shirt.
that in our final, that. But me I look on his face and me I say, why am I look happy? Like, he just scored 2 goals and it's just...
Even
Like, why am I get nothing from it?
Consummate
And maybe
professional.
that is why he plays so well, because he's not
professional.
overindulging in the emotion. So, okay, average performance for Gray without the goals, nonsense. I feel like he was good, he had a good performance. I feel like a little bit
But we just
There's
read
more.
his stats, bro.
There's more
We
to
just
come
read his statistics, like his performance barring the 2 goals. You get me? So he wasn't creating goal scoring opportunities. He wasn't like an eminent goal threat all the time. He wasn't running at people and getting in the boxes consistently. That's exactly what we saw in the game. You know, Leon Bailey, he was right in the
He's the
18
man of the match for
right
SofaSport.
in the 18-yard box. You know, the ball was passed to him and him opened up and him finished it. Good, amazing finish. The second goal, bro, if I was Mikhail Antonio, I would have kicking the goal myself. You know, but he was running, he almost got offside, him rolled the ball in the back of the net for the second goal. But besides that, he never did create chances. He wasn't super dangerous. That's all that I'm trying to say. I'm giving him an 8.5 because to score 2 goals in any international game is a massive deal. I know he's been good for us so far. 3 goal contributions in 2 games. That's, you know, remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
And he will be better. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, good performance.
Next player.
8.5. But I wouldn't give him more than an 8.5 for this performance.
Next player, Mikhail Antonio. Waiting. Played 77 minutes, still not have 99 foot yet, but my man of the match. I don't care. Never score, get 2 assists, create. I think he created 3 goal scoring opportunities. Big chances created 3. You know, Mikhail Antonio, I feel like, was the best attacking player today. You know, he could have easily have a goal or 2. Easily. You get me? I say, and his effectiveness, I like it. It was supposed to be this against Trinidad and Tobago. So again, now overstated. This wasn't against the best American team or the best Canadian team or the best Mexican team. It was against a team that we were supposed to give 46 goals. Have a 46 goal advantage against. But in terms of what he was asked to do, the positions that he was picking up, the chances that he created, Mikhail Antonio, man of the match today. What more can you ask from Mikhail Antonio? I'd have to kick the ball at the goal. You get me? I say, but I don't care who scored the goals. As long as Jamaica win games, I don't care who scored. You get me? I say, Mikhail Antonio had the forward, you didn't score yet, but you bag 2 assists. Now fight it, bro.
Mikhail Antonio is incredible.
Still not take as many shots as me want. But
Mikhail Antonio, first of all, let me compare him to, let's say, Demar Gray, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Antonio, the Margaret Antonio, top class.
Yeah.
Antonio 7.5, worked hard. No, me give Antonio
he did more than
8.
work hard. Antonio is the godfather of Jamaican team. Top dog. Y'all are so biased. Alright.
Biased with what? What was say wrong?
So yeah, him say 9, and him just disagreed with me a while ago about Demar. 9 for Antonio. For me, 9 for Antonio and man of the match. Not only did he get 2 assists, right? Because I said Demar Gray put himself in position to score 2 goals.
Zane, no, we are just do a quick run up at the last game, and then we're gonna go over to the St. Kitts game.
Yeah.
We're almost finished. One more play.
Remember I said Demar Gray got himself in position and took one well taken goal, and the second goal almost get himself offside, tap-in goal. We never see him look extremely dangerous for the rest of the game. Like we saw him attempt the game himself, but he was pretty docile for the rest of the game. Let's be honest. Mikhail Antonio, on the contrary, was completely different. In the press, Mikhail Antonio never stopped running. So somebody say work hard. That's one. You get me as his first touch, chef's kiss, as they say. Remarkable. How when that ball touched Mikhail Antonio, football dead. How him run from people. How he made the defenders beat and tired. You know how he was literally attacking players and winning position. Do you get me? I say he was linking up play. He was cutting back the ball for his forwards. He was doing absolutely everything at every given time in this game.
The man create 2 tap-in. Like the man literally create 2 tap-in.
Mikhail Antonio was everything in yesterday's game.
Of course.
Absolutely everything. And that's why I'm giving him a 9. He was more dangerous than Demar Gray.
And Demar Gray scored 2 goals. You get me? I say Mikhail Antonio,
man of the match. My man of the match, 9 rating.
That's straight up and down.
And that's the point. That's what to compare him to Demar. Look at Mikhail Antonio in the press compared to Demar. Don't you think Mikhail Antonio offers us way more in that press than Demar?
Yeah.
Things like that me I look upon. When I say Demar can be better.
Yeah.
Me take the 2 goal them still not, bro. I'll take the 2 goal them on an average game every day of the week.
But I think people are misunderstanding what I say.
Yeah.
Demar Gray scored 2 goals, and after all, we give him an 8.5.
Yeah.
It only can go to 10.
Yeah.
You get me? I say? So it's not that way I say, Demar Gray have a poor game. He didn't. But there's more to come, bro. Watch Demar Gray.
Mm-hmm.
We see how Demar Gray playing. He can be more dangerous.
Yep.
He can. You see me? So much more to come, man. And I think we'll get it.
A 9, and the only thing we're stopping from getting the perfect 10 for me, the fact that he didn't score a goal.
Agree.
Kick some shot off for a goal, brother.
Yeah,
Kick some shot off for a goal,
one
brother.
Shot in take. But brother, him could have 3 shots and 2 goals. Him could have do it. But guess what? The man say, yo, I'm gonna be the team player. I'm gonna take the short goal. Remember, Bowser get one. Hold on. Even we go to Demar, Bowser get one. When could have do what Demar? When could have do what Mikhail do? And replay Mikhail Antonio, because Mikhail Antonio was right there in the middle of the 6-yard box. I crashed the box. But when Bowser do, open up his body and try to put it for a post, keeper save it. We should have scored that goal. That's what Mikhail Antonio has been doing. No? Passing the ball.
If Mikhail Antonio get that while ago, if Shamar Nichols give him that while ago, it's a 10 rating. So 10. Shamar Nichols cost the man him 10, bro.
Shamar Nichols cost him 10.
And we never talk about Bobby Reid. The first chance of Bobby Reid getting at the game.
Bro, I tell you,
when Leon Bailey was literally.
Bobby Reid a loaf, you know. Bobby Reid a loaf.
But we passed him already.
Bobby Reid a loaf.
We passed him already, so I could stop. I could not even go back this one. But yeah, also give them a great credit for assimilating so quickly. 100%.
Gilly Guna, you don't.
But make we see.
Gilly Guna, we are coach, brother. Gilly Guna, you need to stop trying to coach. We are coach, bro. We are a big coach too. I'm saying a YouTube coach. What's the problem, bro? We're having a conversation about football. If you don't want to contribute to the conversation,
the door is right there, my father.
Hit the dislike button. But there are reason, brother. Yeah. It's not about coaching the team. Anyways, on the bias towards the English player, we literally give Bobby Reid the worst player on the pitch. Who said this Shane Bernard cost to the goal? Crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, next player.
Liam Bailey.
So sometime, Jaja. Liam Bailey. Not good vibes today. You know them ready? Liam Bailey. Go on, I know you're going to be chippy same, you know.
Boy. Alright.
Me, I can argue about this for a while. Just feel it.
So, in the first half, I was so excited because I couldn't wait for come home and turn on my camera and say, all I know I talk all this ball and when I eat that.
You still can't say it, in my opinion.
I couldn't wait, right? To play against Trinidad and Tobago, Liam Bailey open now, get him assist, get him going, feel good to himself, same like a top boss, right? But bro, Liam Bailey, you have to score them goal there, bro. You have to score that, bro. Leon, you have to score them goal there, bro. Bro, I was livid, you know. Watching this match, I was livid, you know. Seeing Liam Bailey miss those opportunities, you know. Read the rating before I finish.
Bailey, 5.5. He's my baller, but he's still playing like he has something to prove to JFF.
Good point.
He's trying too hard, and that makes him inconsistent. He just needs to relax.
Agreed, but definitely not a 5.5 for this game.
Leon, 6. Bailey, best game we get from him in a while.
Agreed.
8. Emil, xenophobic. Bailey, 7.5. Leon played. Lion played. Yeah. 7.5.
I give him an 8. I agree with this comment. Somebody said this. Best game Mr. Bailey playing now, I'll make him an 8.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I never finish continue. Point. Bro, Leon Bailey as the person who I constantly saying, I think has the ability to take up the mantles of this team and be the man on the team. Bro, when you get certain sitters, bro, you have to take it, bro. I think Leon Bailey has to be more clinical. And I think this was the perfect game for him to get 3 goals and assists and just tell everybody about them parents, essentially.
All right.
You get me? I say, but I think he squandered his opportunities.
Don't balance you up, bro.
And if I like that talk there.
I feel like we are being unfair. Liam Bailey had a good game. Liam Bailey was one of the best Jamaican players on the pitch. Yes, he missed 2 goals. Yes, he missed 2 sitters. 2 goals where, brother, there's no way a professional footballer should be missing those goals.
Yeah.
No way. Don't get me wrong. I understand that Liam Bailey should have done better with his chances that he got. First of all, the goal that he scored, well taken.
Good goal.
And if you did ask me, just tell him from the goal, there's no way he would have missed the other 2. if he can score that. You get me? I say Liam Bailey,
Right.
calm, composed,
I was
brilliant goal.
after the match, me I say, oh, Liam Bailey just a big goal alone him scoring
Big
my father.
So, the goal him score, well taken.
Damn
Big
good.
goal.
Damn well
The take,
taken
the
goal.
take, take on the ball, one in him chest,
Yes, surprise.
and then lay it down. No, no Liam Bailey touch
Reggae Boys team have more touch on Liam Bailey.
touch like iPhone, brother. Liam Bailey, one on the chest, left foot put it down, bam. Now watch linesman, brother. Shut up, brother. You get put on your flag, brother. You get me? I say, and beat it. Well taken goal. Created a chance.
This is a burner.
Anyway. Chance that he created for Demar. And now I just talk about the pass. He ran from the midfield down to the box, pass the ball to Mikhail Antonio, get it back later for Demar, bro. Yes, he missed 2 chances. But me going to choose to focus for the positive because guess what? What did you expect from Liam Bailey? Liam Bailey is not a super clean
we need
player.
to get a call in.
Bro, the link there, click the link in the pin chat and come talk. No?
Email, if you have the link,
No,
copy it and
it
paste
pin.
it. Oh, it pin.
It pin.
Click link and come talk.
I feel like we need a number. We need a number because people them not really used to the click link and come talk thing. So, but the link there, it pin in the chat. Click the link, and
But yeah, bro, finish your point.
yeah, I choose to focus on the positive. Missed 2 chances, not excuse it. But what he did in the game, really, really good game from Liam Bailey. Wonderful, 8.5. Man create the goal for Demar Gray. Him score him own goal. Yes, he missed 2 chances, but that's how he impacted the game. Give me same man. Because I feel like overall he was better than Demar Gray. In the overall game,
Yeah,
his
but Demar
positioning
scored
was
2
really
goals.
good. Demar scored 2 goals, which one he
You
created.
have more impact on the game than Kevin Lambert? You think Lambert was better than Lambert?
Yeah. He missed 2 chances, don't get me wrong. But outside of the chance, just like I said, outside of the 2 goals one boy scored, outside of the 2 chances were missed.
Yeah,
Liam Bailey was really good in the game.
I said that I believe that I believe that Demar was the 3rd most lethal attacker. You get me I say?
Yeah.
But he scored 2 goals, and that's why I'm gonna get 8.5 rating.
Yeah.
Without those 2 goals, he would probably get a 7. You get me I say? But Liam Bailey for sure.
Oh, so somebody call it. Let's see what I got.
Liam Bailey for sure, in my opinion, an 8.
Alright, so
Bro,
Cap Patriot.
vet it first. Greetings.
What you say?
Well, it's my first call, so I have to do the formalities.
For sure.
Young men are doing a wonderful job. Wonderful job.
Much respect, brother.
I've been home recently and I've been online since the football and I'm getting a fever and I've signed up to quite a few channels. But may I tell you, you 2 young men as a dynamic duo, you're not doing anything. So I have to get that out of the way first.
Much respect, General.
Yeah, man. Now, I just put a comment because I mean him capping up.
Right.
Liam Bailey is contending with some mental issues. It's not nothing to do with him game. It's too much pressure between Craig, between JFF, between us as fans. And he's not admitting it, which maybe we don't want him to that time, a real man. But we can see it in him game. Listen, Liam Bailey no look the way they are Leverkusen.
I think he might try a little bit too hard.
No look the way they Aston Villa when them game the run. Listen, at the pressure. But it's going to pass and he's going to come. At the pressure, man.
Carla, the pressure from Udo. Who are pressure Liam Bailey?
His mental pressure from what the expectations are.
Oh, so you say him, because everybody are expecting him to be the man for Jamaica. Because we over here call him Captain Jamaica. Him want come score and say him are the man.
Yes. So him actually are doing them call try too hard. You know that way there?
Yeah.
But
you have a point still. And so maybe I'm trying too hard.
He is. Me a 60-year-old, you know, me a old man, you know.
Yeah.
So me kind of understand the thing with people, you know. And youth, he is. He's been, so when you see him at the press conference, him defensive because him a defending man with the mentality. But him really under the pressure. But him now going to tell you, oh, I'm under pressure, that wouldn't be right. Anyway, we wouldn't rate him. But he will have to deal with it. And the more he plays and the better the team gels, he's going to come more into himself. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so in the last, in one of our more recent videos, I made a statement or made an assertion saying that Liam Bailey is extremely committed, but he might also be a victim of his ambition. So because of how well he wants to do, might be doing too much. I said that.
Oh yeah.
And
Listen, go
20
ahead.
games in, 4 goals, 3 assists. That's not enough.
That's not enough.
For a player of his standard. So we definitely agree with the point that he's definitely doing too much. Don't get me wrong.
So we have another call up on the line. Come on.
What go on, Mikhail?
Where there, man? Where you want to add to the show?
Yeah, say, as I say, more want to rest some of the big ballers for that game and make some of the next set get some game time,
Who you want to play?
More whisper play,
You say start whispering a game like this?
Yeah, man.
We're gonna do that segment this soon, like very soon.
About time now still.
Right after we finish with player ratings, we're gonna get into talking about the St. Kitts game and what to expect.
But Demar, before we go to the St. Kitts game, the Trinidad and Tobago game we just play. Some of the big players we have mentioned, the Demar, the Mikhail Antonio, Lambert, you feel like them will live up to what we expect from them?
Not really, When time we go into the next round, we see what is it like,
That is true.
Yeah, that's
Next
true.
round, we can add to that.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, because a lot of people are overreact to watch a Trinidad and Tobago game. Don't get me wrong. You score 4 goals for anybody in a professional football, that's a good thing. But at the same time, we conceded to a poor Trinidad and Tobago team, and we were supposed to score 6 or 7. So we're not too overreact. I'm agreeing
Right.
with that. The next round, we have a really
Next round, we can say, yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Because we dash the USA in the first round.
That is it.
Like Sekimar just get cut out. But we hear him point. As you just say, Cap.
Yeah. So for me, so you see, all right. Now to make a declaration. I have to first of all say that a lot of times we get nervous energy about the football. I think it represents quite a lot of who the Jamaican people are as fans, and sometimes I have to talk myself down from some unfair expectations given all that is happening. So when we expect a team, good players, but they are from different systems, they haven't been playing together, and to expect that because they have all this talent, it's going to just give us instant results.
Yeah, we did say that.
Maybe not so fair.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yep.
But I just saw Jamaican stay, and we have to understand our old mentality, our culture, we stay, because we used to it. We're used to overperforming. We are used to getting better results than our weight class. We're just used to it, and we're not going to take nothing less, which is a good thing and a bad thing in the same way.
But the thing is, Cap. Yes, it's supposed to take some time for everything come together. But are they supposed to be as bad in the meantime, though? Is it supposed to be as bad as it's been over the years? We have good players. The man, it's like man forget over control, brother.
Well,
we have patience and we have wait. But was it supposed to be this bad while we wait? That's how the fans kind of struggle. I think people expect it to be overnight, but a lot of people really understand the whole concept of waiting and trusting the process. But is it supposed to be this bad in the meantime? I'm not so sure.
Well, all right. I'm going to tell you my take on that.
Right now,
go ahead, Kemar.
Go ahead.
Yeah, right. Right now, on paper, we are the best side in the Gold Cup right now.
Yeah.
On paper, we are the best side in the Gold Cup right now.
Yeah. And that's by a considerable margin too, because we have 5 Premier League players. The America team, which is the next best team of all MLS players and players that play in Mexico. We have Premier League players. Think about if we did supposed to have 23 Andre Blake and Damian Lowe. No, we still have Andre Blake and Damian Lowe plus Premier League players. If you understand me, I say we have Shemar Nicholson, which is a world striker. You get me? I say we have Kyle Price, which is a young father come. Kyle Price could have played at the MLS. Shemar Nicholson could have played at the MLS. Them have players.
Turner is playing for the team.
Them have Turner. Them have Turner.
I think Turner is on this team.
I know.
But I think there are a few players who are good enough to play in the Premier League that play in the MLS.
In this team.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are a few players that probably will end up playing. Like then they has us offer some European teams. They get us so they are
How about
good players
Andre
in
Blake?
some
Of course,
areas.
they're good players.
Just
They're
like
good
Andre
players.
Blake has the ability to play in Europe, so on and so forth. So we're not gonna say we considerably better than them because them have all MLS players. Not because in
on
MLS
paper,
don't
bro.
mean
On paper.
no, not because in MLS don't mean you're not good enough to play in a Europe.
No, that's not what me. That's not what me. That's not the assertion me I'm making. But at the same time, on paper, obviously our team, I don't think we're a better team than America.
No, but
right
I think in terms of player for player,
I
we're
think
better than them. I wouldn't necessarily say it's
Mhm.
considerably
Mhm.
much better than them. I wouldn't say it's the disparity is that much, but we definitely have the best team on paper.
For sure. All right, so you want to finish the player ratings, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna finish the player rating.
All right, so we're not gonna rate all of the substitutions because some of them just never impact the game. But we have Lemmy Kisa, came on and did what he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Daniel Johnson, come on and keep it ticking over. I feel like carried the ball well. Shema Nicholson, same. Corey Burke, same. Nobody never really do much to affect the game. The only one.
I forgot to talk about it.
10 minutes.
I forgot to talk about it.
10 minutes. Dujan, Whisper, Richard. I remember say Whisper somebody who would champion over here at any time.
Hey,
Go on.
my
yeah, joke,
goodness.
But they machine in a program, when I watch a match, I mean, I tell her all the match I done. Me predict the score line and everything.
Yeah.
And me tell her who come on for who. I'm going to tell her, say, a 4-goal I go score. And the 4th goal, a Whisper go score the 4th goal. If I go invalid, right, I'm going to score it. So, when the goal score, she asks me, oh, me know that. So, me I tell her, say, I go check the science man at center mass and tell me everything what the game I go. Him supposed to call me before the match start, to give me the score line.
Yeah.
Yeah, but him not call me yet. So our next brand say, I want you give me the latter number. Cause you know that you know I got him.
No, man, we're gonna need a latter number, but where you say you not have no prediction for you today?
No, me not get the call yet. Now wait for the call.
But in all seriousness, Deshaun Richards, and it was so freeing when that goal went in. Decided Sports TV, we've been championing Whisper for 2 years. He's 17 now, so that means we've been doing it since he was 15 years old. Especially me, because I got the opportunity to see him in 2021. At the end of 2021. So when he would have just turned 17, I would have gotten the opportunity to see him play.
No, I'm just turned 16.
When he just turned 16, sorry. I'd have gotten the opportunity to see him play. And my first thing we see a Whisper, him come up on the field for half line, him roll the ball like a couple feet in front of him and just step up to it and kick it. Boom, from half line. The ball never even come higher than the post. Straight on the back of the net. And from that point, I see my man say this youth is ridiculous. Then the under 20 competition forward in 2022. This kind of a call up. We're champion this kid. I say he's the best that we've seen, he's the best that we have.
I would think a flat feet.
And people look for where I say, yo, he's on.
Hey, question. Whisper. We should let Chelsea see him in my play for the younger side or the bigger. I know the bigger side.
He gets signed to the senior team.
Senior team, Premier League team?
Yeah. He might get on them books. Now, personally, I think he's going to be loaned out, me personally. But yeah. I don't know what them have in store for him. But yeah, I'm on Chelsea senior books. Just like Mudryk and Aubameyang and all of them other people that were up on the senior books too. But I remember seeing this kid and was saying that he's going to be one of the best players Jamaica have. And people are saying he's unproven, people are saying we're biased, people are saying with this, people are saying with that. And we continue beating the drum. We continue saying that Deshaun Richards is the best player in the Caribbean, probably one of the best players in North America under 21. And it finally has come to fruition right now, and it felt so good when he scored that goal.
You know, my love about Whisper, he's built for the moment. At no point does Whisper look like a 17-year-old with him a boss. He don't look like that, even though he's not that. I feel like he's
look like a senior.
Yeah. Man is a senior player and him look like one of them when him out there. Yeah. You get me? I say, when him celebrate, it don't look like, oh, what is happening? It don't look like him go crazy fit. It's just like, it's almost like it's built for the moment. I love that. And, I feel like he really get an opportunity today to play probably a 75 or 80 minutes and probably start the game. I love to see when can offer against a weaker team, get him get the confidence going same way. Even though it's not a youth, I'm think like confidence. You know, I see which part kick the ball, and me in my head, it's like I almost want to say, what am I do? But I see which score goals like those with my own eye. But then in a national stadium against CC, and even though it's a total different level.
Whisper, remind me a little boy from Manchester United side. When him?
Where's
Danancho.
Yeah.
When the man hold the ball, you have to go run him down, you know.
You know who Whisper remind me of?
Who that?
You know who Whisper remind me of? Didier Drogba.
Drogba.
Nature.
I lick the nail pan there. You lick the nail pan
there. This little boy is not intimidated by any moment.
Nobody.
Roshan, we your duo partner name again?
Joe man,
let me tell you, because I'm research on you know, that's why I'm there online with you know.
Yeah.
Research on I know so I want to pick up the thing long time.
Yeah.
I spend just like how everybody did in my search, I spend the last 2 years almost I check out where who know I check out. You know? So I know both of you gentlemen know exactly what is going on with Whisper. I know. Because at least you know, did have some faith in them. Because here with next year, I want to speak generally now. You see, Jamaica people, we have some cultural issues where it attack with at every moment. It attack with politically, it attack with socially, it attack with the football. Because listen, we just have a little thing where the competitiveness in us, I mean, I'll be very diplomatic about it, you know. The competitiveness in us causes us to just dismiss people, not readily support people, not readily embrace people. It's like you dip on the outside till you prove yourself to we. And you know, realize you have to put some faith in somebody before it even happens. We're not into that. We want the finished product and it better produce every time.
Yeah.
And if we not change that as a nation, we could have been so much greater than how we are. Come like the same Jamaica football team. We could be so much greater if we just change our attitude a bit. This youth is a national treasure for the whole that we put up. Why is it 50% like him and 50% like him? The whole that we supposed to love him.
Like we shouldn't push him from morning. And if it don't work, then okay. But at least we can see the possibility to work.
Remember, you know, the people always run with the negative part. Them don't look on the positive part, my brother.
The Chelsea scout that flew from
positive not selling a Jamaican, brother. Negative selling a brother.
The Chelsea scout that flew from England to come and get his signature, Joe Shields.
Yeah.
In the presentation, Joe Shields said that Didier Drogba is his comparison. That's Chelsea scout. That's the Chelsea scout.
I never ever see that. I never ever see that.
Well, I saw it because I was in the room when the scout came to sign Whisper, and that was a part of his presentation.
No, but lion up, man, Calico boy. Lion
I get it. And you know what a lot of people are saying is, oh, Paris now get the chance and Paris are play, you know, a cave or whatever. But guess what? In this national team, we can say Paris get the same chance or Whisper get. You know, them two friendly day against Jordan and Qatar, bro. Paris played just as many minutes, even more minutes than Whisper play. But guess what? In the 2 games, the Whisper come on and show him he's a danger man. Even though Paris play good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And I think there's a spot for Paris in this team.
For sure.
But Whisper just look a little bit more dangerous. So I feel like that's why I'll give him to trust him so much. Even though he's 17 years old, even though he's somewhat new to the program and Paris age him out a little bit. Whisper deserves the spot when I get.
I always say no. I don't think people say, oh, bring the youth, give him some exposure. I believe Dujan Richards is on this team not to give him exposure, but to help Jamaica win a Gold Cup.
No,
and I just believe that he's one of the 23 best Jamaican footballers. Simple as that. He's not the best young player.
I'm going to ask you something. Now you are 17. You get 10 minutes at the dying part of a game where we already win. You come on, you make a tackle. The ball go to a player and push it back to you. You take it. Your body half a man. You push it till you reach about 22 yards. You look up and say, no, I kick this enough. No, you tell me now. Why never feel intimidated? Make a pass. Give a man. Lose it. The man just look up and say, hey, you know, say, I kick this. I'm going to tell you something again.
Because I know him can't kick it.
You see that shot there? The football gods intervene because that shot there for score. Because you see that shot there when him get, it would have killed the goalie going to the goalie right, you know. But it kicked so hard. That's all in it.
You know, I think it has scored. Cap, I think it on target, but you know, I think it would have scored though.
Yeah, Whisper never get that as well.
Yeah, man, the keeper punched out, man.
We didn't think it would have been a punch.
Trust
Alright,
me,
let me tell you something.
if you know how hard Whisper can kick that football, Whisper never get that football.
He never catch
Right?
it.
If Whisper get that football, the defender would have to get medical attention.
No, I
love
see
bro.
the leg it going on.
Exactly. Me I play against Whisper already, me in the goal. And Whisper kicked the ball and me I said, do I want to get up and go to work tomorrow morning or more at doctor office? That's the kind of decisions you have to make when him kick the ball. I say, you just make it going to the goal. You get me? I say, you just continue with your business. Next time, kick the ball really hard.
And man, you know what? I can't tell if you have fuck. If you ever we interview Whisper a couple times, best believe him never second guess that the shot him take. Him look up him say, oh, keep up.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna score the goal. That's
No,
how
man, that's true.
You never second guess it, man. You just keep that right.
The youth build for the moment.
But yeah, bro, make read some comments and then we'll see if we can try to get through to it.
No, I see Liam Bailey goal got to, you know, because Liam look and see the shot, you know, and just kick it, you know.
Well taken to big goal.
Yeah.
No, the goalie never want to touch that, you know.
But onto the St. Kitts game though. I talk about the St. Kitts game a little bit. Man, them chime in if you can.
But we'll finish with the comments them first.
So,
oh yeah, I'm gonna try to rate Whisper.
Oh, Whisper.
10, bro. 10 minutes, 1 goal, 1 shot. 10 out of 10. 4 for a kick like Whisper. Let me read some comments.
4 for a kick like Whisper. Yeah. Anyways, he's just 17 and already 6'3" and built like a man.
And he more get bigger.
My take is Chelsea have developed Whisper as a 9. We have bad luck with strikers. And I also feel it better for Jamaica if he's a 9 or winger. Whisper go.
I would love if him can be a good 9, bro, but he's such an effective man. And his skill sets are so well patented to yeah. But I'd love if them could develop him at 9. Versatility can't hurt versatility, right?
That's right.
Can't hurt.
All right. With the 124, could talk about the game that come up. Bro, what would you change for this game? The St. Kitts game will come up right now. We are favorites in the game. We're supposed to beat them by a couple of goals. What would you change for this game?
Bro, you know, say, no, read
more
read. What do you mean no comments?
Let
me read them. Big up this That Sports TV. You guys are the first one to say Whisper is a wonder kid.
That's a show.
Mr. Evolution. You get me? So the first person to say we are wonder kid. You see me? Now come in there. Whisper, Demar Thomas. Whisper got 50 goal contributions in schoolboy football. That alone shows them. And him play 40%. Bro, Whisper play 100% in probably 3 game them. And in the 3 game them, him probably score 7 or 8 goal. Score 7 or 1.
That's just because them the draw him out.
Yeah, that was just because him get drawn out. But yeah, people. We have about 35 minutes to go. We're gonna talk about the game against St. Kitts. So we're gonna do a match preview, we're gonna do a starting lineup. Cap and Kemar, anything you want to add about the Trinidad game? Because we're gonna do a match preview.
I work with you know.
No, I work with you know. Alright. I drink 2 Corona and go and work with you.
That is it. Alright, bro. So for this Trinidad and Tobago game, what would you change?
For the St. Kitts game.
For the St. Kitts game, what would you change?
Alright. First of all, we can talk about expectations. Like how we start any match preview, we can talk about the game. St. Kitts and Nevis. By far the smallest team in the Gold Cup. By far the weakest team in the Gold Cup. And Jamaica will win, right? No. How do you think the Trinidad and USA game are going to go? Or is going to go? What do you think the Trinidad and USA game is going to go?
Trinidad will beat them. USA will beat them comfortably.
You think so?
Yeah.
By more than 3 goals?
I think by more than 3 goals. And I don't feel like Trinidad is as good as we expect them to be. I really don't think so. I feel like what we saw, that's Trinidad.
No, I saw them against St. Kitts and they look better.
You see what St. Kitts is?
Just like how we versus Trinidad.
But you see what St. Kitts is? St. Kitts conceded 35 shots against America. America fluffed them lines. Easily. Them should have get 8. Easily. You see me, so?
We saw Trinidad in the National Stadium 2 times.
Bro, we see them against a Premier League team where them couldn't beat by 2 goals. Come on. You see me, so no, I think Trinidad they are what they are. And St. Kitts, poor team, poor team. But I still think America beat them by a couple goals. And if we want to finish top of this group, we have to go work for it.
So do we play to finish top of the group?
I don't care. Should we play to finish top of the group? No, rotate the team. Bro, whether we play Canada or Guatemala, Guadeloupe, it really no matter. No, Guatemala.
Or Guadeloupe draw, bro. Yeah, talk about
Canada lose last
Guadeloupe in a prime position.
Canada draw with Guatemala.
Guadeloupe in a prime position, bro. Guadeloupe draw with something there. And Guadeloupe. So Guadeloupe I can play Guatemala. So it's between each other, man. I would give Guadeloupe the edge. Based on how them playing. You get me? So it's among the three of them, but I think between Canada and Guadeloupe.
Yeah. So I rotate the team. You either play for score as many goals and top this group?
Because I don't think we're going to top the group. I think we missed our opportunity in the Trinidad game. Had we given Trinidad 6 or 7, then in this game we play all out and top the zone. You get me? I say?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't think we'll top the zone. I don't think we will
try.
I think anybody who's on the field are going to try.
But if we're gonna try, we're gonna start with best team. We're not gonna rotate. We're gonna try score.
And so that's what you say.
Is that the best thing
you say we don't try.
I don't try
either. We just play and we try to win the game handily. I wouldn't rotate the team too heavily, but there are a few things that I'd like to see, but I'd still focus on continuity.
Yeah, let me see the people must say about this. Right. in the USA. So people say, oh, USA are gonna beat Mexico 3-0. I think at least 3-0.
Right. Trinidad.
Yeah, I think at least 3-0. 6 for USA. Jamaica need for drop 6. Bro, me really not care who face 9 next year. And I think we are going to be favorites in any game that we play, even if we finish second in this group. We missed the opportunity with the draw.
Mm-hmm.
We missed the opportunity to play. Ooh. You know,
the second place team in the zone, bro. There's a reason why them come second.
And I think even
there's a reason why them come second.
Bro, this group, there's not much between the teams.
But there's going to be something between the teams.
Yeah, but there's not much. So that's I don't think there's much between the teams in Group D for us to be concerned about the fact that we finish second. Which is why I say, just rotate the team and play some ball and win the game and keep the man them fresh for go play the quarterfinal. That's how me feel about it. But let's see where arguments are going. No, Anthony.
We don't have the starting lineup yet. We don't know.
No, sir. That's a drop in a 1 hour time. 1 hour.
Okay.
All right. On to my question, bro. Style of play. You change anything towards this game? You go all out attack and not worry about midfield. What you do for the game?
I don't change the style of play. I just play as more compressed. I just play as high up the field.
Yeah.
And the thing that I'd alter is have one of the forwards who's playing the 4-4-2. A skillful forward, play as a bridge with his facing the goal. Not a pivot forward dropping off with his back to the goal.
Shamanicus is the right man to do what you're saying. You know, Shamanicus is a striker that
Leon is the right man to do it, man. So.
Who you want? You want to play the number 9?
No, I don't want a forward with him back to. I don't want a pivot forward. I want a forward to drop off facing the goal, like a half forward, a number 10 type of player.
Along with a
number 9 that is going to have his back to the goal, but playing closer to the goal, which is what I was saying earlier. And obviously, Lambert is the guy that we want to do it right now. Or in Paris.
A man say, watch along, bro. You don't really want to watch along with the brother. You don't really want to see the brother while he watch football still.
Cost too much bad word, bro.
You don't really want to see him while match go on, you know, man.
Cost too much bad word, dog.
So, boy, I watch a match with all the dogs and I say, bro, please don't make him break the TV. Because I never forgot war if him break the TV. Come on, watch a match. You see me, yeah, you don't really want to watch. That's why I don't really run down to watch a long thing. Because trust me, that'd be only for entertainment, but you probably would have gotten some trouble. You see me? Important point, bro. Professional pro club say FIFA 20 say. How can you effectively attack without midfield?
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Listen. We have a midfield. The midfield is not Barcelona's midfield in their prime.
Nobody knows about Barcelona.
Hold on, man. The point me make is, bro, we can't be content with what we have. You know? If we are going to be ask our wingers if we are going to play to our wings, we just need to get the ball there. And that don't mean so we have to have a Messi in the big. That don't mean so we need to have Iniesta.
But we need to have somebody there.
And I feel like the two that we have right now is the best that we can have in that position. You know,
I'm not here.
For the thing we are here, you know, Demar.
we are here.
Yeah. So as I said, bro. Yeah. I agree somewhat. It can be the 4-4-2, you know, bro. But
Yeah.
I think we need a bridge, bro. Lambert and Latibo there have too much space to cover between the forwards and the defenders.
Yeah.
So we need somebody else there, whether it be a false nine or somebody say, to drop deep in the space, but not play as a pivot false nine. The false nine facing the goal, like a Fabregas type of player. You get me? I say that type of player, like a forward, which is what I guess we want from Leon Bailey. But it cannot be where Antonio is closer to the central midfielders than Leon Bailey, if Leon Bailey is going to play that role.
Yeah.
Because Antonio got there in the middle of the field, and then back still got turn to the opponent's goal. If you can play with the back to the goal, more you do that on the top of the 18-yard box for the opponent. And that's where Antonio is most dangerous. When he fight the defenders, but him get the chance to be on their box rather than having to come high. So I think Leon Bailey should come deep, but face the goal and not with his back to the goal. I hope when I say makes sense, because I can't.
I understand what you're saying. Essentially, I want our number 9 to be closer to the goal. Mikhail Antonio
I want our number 9 to be closer to the goal.
I understand it.
But in order for him to be closer to the goal, there has to be somebody in between Latibo there and Lambert and him. That's what I would add to our style of play. Just having somebody in between the central midfielders and the forward players. And I think right now that player is supposed to be Leon Bailey. Well, Jamani say try Bobby there. Maybe I try somebody, but I want to see that bridge, bro. We can't manage the 4-2-4 situation. Too much space for Latibo there and
we need to do it better. Don't get me wrong. We need to do it better. And if Leon Bailey do it better, Mikhail Antonio have a job to do.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a case where if Mikhail Antonio drop deep, Leon Bailey is the number.
Yeah, but the thing about it, when Mikhail Antonio drop deep, Mikhail Antonio play with him back to the goal. That now gonna be very effective. Now gonna be very effective so high up the field, bro. So if Mikhail Antonio touch still gonna be impeccable, no? But he still gonna take it down. He still gonna pass it, but who him gonna pass it to? Him wing back. It now gonna be to him winger. And if it is to his winger, why him winger they all the way at the half line? So how will I get forward? But if Mikhail Antonio can get it with him back to the goal on top of the D, I'm winger, I'm next winger, I'm gonna pass. You get me? I say? So we need a player in the middle of the field that don't have them back to the goal. So what they're looking to do is to push the ball forward. When you're back to the goal, the only thing you have to do is pass the ball back to your goal.
You know I can turn because
exactly.
There's a defender in your back.
So we want that person between Mikhail Antonio and Lambert to be a person who can play going forward, which I would say is a skill set suiting more Leon, Bobby, and Raphael Morrison, as I'm saying, maybe a Karim Paris, and some people are called for a Tariq McGee. We've seen Junior Fleming in that particular role. But that's the bridge that I want to see. So even if we play a 4-4-2 with 2 forwards, one of the forwards them has to be a false 9. We're facing an opponent goal, playing like a half forward or a 10. And then Mikhail Antonio, because Mikhail Antonio, one thing goal do is play with him back to the goal. And he's very good at it.
Of course.
But him cannot play with him back to the goal 40 yards away from the goal. We need him 20 yards away from the goal.
True.
And that's the only thing that I'd adjust in this situation. Put somebody between Mikhail Antonio and Lambert that's facing the opponent's goal. That's what we want to see.
That might be possible, because St. Kitts is a weaker team. So all the way I say is would be a bigger challenge if it was better team. So maybe we could try that.
It wouldn't be a bigger challenge. I was seeing it in the America game where we never create as many chances.
And Antonio was too a game like that now. Would I love if Leon would have been more in the midfield and take up the mantle. And he was trying. But him there overdo it. So you see in that game if Mikhail Antonio drop off in the midfield and take up the ball and get it to Demar, get it wide to Bobby Reid, get it to Antonio, play off Antonio, bro, it would be so beautiful. So I don't get me wrong, bro. I think Raphael is the best at it. But if Leon can do it effectively, perfect. But if Leon can't do it effectively, who suffers for it? Not Leon, Bobby Reid. Because Bobby Reid, Leon will just play wide. And I've got to put back Raphael in the middle of the park. And Bobby Reid have got to the bench if you get what I try to say. So I'm not saying we're going to take off Leon if he can't do it. But we just have to play Leon wide right.
To be fair, Bobby Reid now cover himself in a glory wide right now. Anyways.
Exactly. So put Leon wide right and bring in a Karim Paris.
What if right now...
And we could start about the lineup soon.
What if right now Bobby Reid just said that give him more? Would we have this problem? Would we create more chances? Would you even like where you sit? If we get to where I get from Demar Gray, even though him can be better. From Bobby Reid. If Bobby Reid scored a chance to him get, we'd have said Bobby Reid have a decent game. You get me? I say, so is it that we need to get somebody in the midfield that assists more, or do we need a more creative role from our right midfielder?
Yeah.
Do we need Bobby Reid to be more creative? Which he can be more creative.
Both things can be true.
Both things can be true. Both things can be true. But one thing we know for sure.
But that was the question you asked me about the style of play situation. I would continue with the 4-4-2, bro.
We think Algie are true. This live, remember, say when I ramp up Premier League.
I would continue with the 4-4-2.
Yeah.
I would, but I would hope that the half forward play the bridge better than we've seen it before. And then it wouldn't look so much like a 4-2-4, but more now like a 4-4-2 or like a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah. I agree with you. I understand what you're saying, bro. I understand what you're saying for sure. And that if that happens, it can't be bad for Jamaica. Because one thing we know for sure, Bobby Reid can play better.
Even with the press, the 4-4-2 defensively with the press, it looked good. You get me? So with Leon and Demar a chop hard one side, and Antonio and Bobby a chop hard one side, and Lambert and Latibody are push up behind them. You get me? I say, and then we wing backs them kind of invert, and we centre backs them step up and squeeze a team. So identify that. So that's 4-4-2 and defense. But attacking, bro, it have to be a 4-2-3-1 type of situation.
Really God say always a bad meal. Elbow and them short ribs. Bless up, keep up the good work. Yeah, why am they start sucking them German? Why am they?
Nobody do it.
Wait, so nobody do it?
No, sir. No.
They get a big film?
Yeah, and it's too Jamaican, we want to be a little different sometimes. We not war.
That's true. Why Rudy got? Why you can't come draw me up, bro? Rudy, just make peace and read my father.
So that's the only thing that I'd switch. I wouldn't try to switch nothing because of certain kids. Continuity is important. So I would stick with the 4-4-2. I would play the same kind of press, but the two forwards have a different dynamic.
Somebody asked a question earlier. We did skip over it. Russell or
Lambert.
Or Latibody. Somebody asked if Russell or Latibody, who would think better?
Well, no, I agree with think better.
No, I think Latibody better. I think Latibody can pass the ball better. I feel like he's more.
He move better.
He's more mobile in the mid pitch. Defensively.
You know what I like about Latibody?
Sure.
Yeah. What I like about Latibody is that he just seems so fearless, so bustling.
Yeah.
It's like him just like when him just say, "Gear man."
Yeah.
Gear man.
He must have a short memory.
Latibody is technically better than I expect him to be too. Obviously with that link. As I said, I'm not sure if people familiar with golf, but that pass, man.
Where they get the people then be a golf reference,
yeah, man, bro. Him go for the 60-degree man youth and him just chip it right on the green, bro. That pass was incredible, bro.
People don't know about golf.
Anybody who get that golf reference. But that was incredible, man. So I didn't know that he had that in his arsenal.
Yeah.
And that's why, we rock with Latibody. But we're talking about the style of play. Now, time a tick down, we can go to our starting lineup. How would you line up?
I rotate way more than you yourself rotate.
You don't know how much me yourself rotate, bro. You line up
me hear what you say.
What me say?
You literally just say you're not going to rotate as much.
No,
for continuity's sake.
I said we're not going to change how we play and the style of play we're talking about. We never start talking about lineup yet.
You didn't mention the player then.
Which player me mention?
You say you
I'm sure I'm talking about Kaim Price while ago.
You say you wouldn't change the team too much to continue. But we'll get to it.
Alright, we could get to it then, no?
That may I tell you, that Rudy had say we just sucking your jaw, But right now, keep a big fear, brother. Anyways, goalkeeper, Andre Blake in goal. I'm not change my goalkeeper.
Why?
Why would I change my goalkeeper?
Why not cap tight in our boys' start?
No, I'm not change goalie like that either,
No, I'm not really have a switch goalie thing.
Sean Johnson against St. Kitts? Oh God, man.
No, we not here. We not here. We need to have
Why you wouldn't do it?
It's fine.
No, sir.
This is the perfect opportunity for Blood, the young goalkeeper. Think about it.
Trust me. No, this is
the perfect opportunity.
But I understand what you're saying, but he'll get other opportunities.
When will he get other opportunities? Only competitive games from here on in Jamaica will have a friendly for the next 2 years.
And I feel like we're going to have other easy teams that we sure for beat.
St. Kitts is going to be the easiest team we'll play in the next 3 years. Think about it. We have Nations League Group A.
Remember, I said World Cup qualifiers. Different this time.
We'll probably get an next team St. Kitts level. Probably. And that a World Cup qualifiers. A World Cup qualifiers I want to rotate.
Really but I say the news. You as a cap time. I think we don't need for cap time. I think Canary Boys Club is committed to Jamaica.
You don't know that Canary Boys Club can become the best goalkeeper in 2 years in backside, gone left free.
If you want to go on, him not go on, brother.
These are the opportunity, bro. Just like how USA give
I think he's great.
Sean Johnson the bus.
Mm.
Why not? That me not
No,
understand.
if it-
Why not? Yes,
Because I don't really like to change my goalkeepers mid-tournament, bro. I keep the goalkeeper
He's
there.
not changing goalkeeper mid-tournament. Him
No,
rotate.
mid-
We see in the World Cup, like where Brazil I use different goalkeepers and France I use different goalkeepers. In the World Cup, the most important tournament.
How much points to that point?
Hmm?
How much points to that point?
Bro, this game is not in jeopardy of losing.
Brother, I've seen Stranger Things.
And it now gonna be, if we lose this game, it not gonna be because of Boys Clark. I promise
You
you.
don't know that.
If we lose this game, it's not going to be because of Canada Boys Clark.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
we're
gonna
not
be. It's not gonna be
starting.
something else. It's not gonna be because of Boys Clark.
Yeah, because we're not starting.
Yeah.
Precisely.
So this, me not get it. Of course. If I any game for rest Andre Blake, it would have to be this.
It would have to be this
And
game.
you think about going forward. You think about going him not need rest. But Canada Boys Clark need to play.
So does Jamali wait, but I don't understand the captain.
Or Jamali wait.
But then him not get captain. So
No, but I would do it because of cap
Andre
time. No, because of cap time.
Mm.
Andre Blake don't need rest. But Andre Blake definitely don't start for me today.
Mm.
But it no must be Boys Clark. But me would have go Boys Clark for cap time and give him national team debut.
Mm-hmm.
This is that this is that debut game. This have to be the game when play. And you think about the upcoming schedule. Nations League, then Copa America,
I'm just saying.
and then World Cup qualifying.
You're concerned about captain players that you think.
Bro, alright, forget semester captain.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal Wade have to play, and Canada Boys Clark have to play.
For rest sake.
Not for
Just
rest.
Just to give them game.
Exactly.
Ah, fine.
We have to goalkeeper them have to play
Mhm.
because they don't know what might happen in the next match. So fine, if you want a Jamal Wade, I'm gonna knock you.
But Jamali wait, I like
Of course, I'm ahead of Boys Clark, but me would have go Boys Clark this game simply because of the captain situation. Give him debut at 19 years old. But if you would say Jamal Wade because Andre Blake might get a red card in the next game, and a Jamal Wade will come on, right?
Mm.
So we want to see Jamal Wade. That's why people also take opportunities like this, rotate players.
No, I understand the rotate. I'm gonna rotate my team heavy, you know.
When
we keep up on the field and we keep lead up on the pitch.
Next game, Andre Blake go down.
Bro, we now have Damian Low. We probably have maps.
No, but I say next game, Andre Blake go down.
Mhm.
You wouldn't want to know, sir.
I'm confident either way.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to know, sir. You have to go to on them,
Bro, a Jamali will start in Mexico. We're going to join. Damian Low missed the next game.
suspended.
Him get 2 yellow cards at the first 2 games.
Two
I mean, I say, bro,
consecutive yellow card.
the only reason we play boys have a cap time. I mean, I say, I don't think him in a situation where he need to get cap time.
No,
And-
why would that be the only reason you play him?
Because Jamali wait, they're ahead of him. That's my point.
Jamali,
And we're not concerned about Jamali Wade getting minutes. Jamali Wade playing in Mexico. Jamali Wade didn't play.
I mean, in the Gold Cup.
I know, but him not, bro.
That's why. When name Mike McGannon play a World Cup that year, you know. Edison play a World Cup that year, you know.
But you think them concerned? Just like give them game time, just to give them game time.
That's exactly.
No, but
Because them man they need to play, bro. They need to get international caps too. That's why.
not really.
Of
Them
course.
time I gonna come, bro.
Them-
And if it come, it come.
them
If it
time
don't
I
come,
go
then
come,
fine.
bro.
Me I keep a lead up.
Like McGannon time, never did I go.
Me not really love. 2 things me not like this rock. My defense I'm keep. Just keep that together. Me like keep it together. Just for continuity sake. If the more games them play together,
even USA, Shashan Johnson play against St. Kitts.
that's a USA, bro. And if
That's a every.
so long, you think if Jamali Wade come out today, me I gonna say why Jamali Wade to start?
No, but me I say why you wouldn't have him start.
Because I like to keep my keeper on the pitch, bro. I want to keep my leader out there. We just lose a leader. Ethan Pinnock is not here, which is our best defender. Why am I going to take out our best keeper out of the goal? Why? Just for minutes sake?
Just for minutes sake.
I mean,
So make we not take out nobody then.
what do you mean?
Make we not
We
rotate
have players
nobody
that can
then.
impact the game in other places.
And I think so we have a goalkeeper who can impact the game too. We have 2 goalkeepers who can impact the game.
So you have to take off, you have to bench your captain. You have to rotate your captain today. You
Just
have
like
to
how
rotate your
USA
captain just to play
rotate for them captain just to play safe.
Yeah, then do it.
100%.
All right.
So,
So,
you hear me arguing?
But either way, you know, for me, you know, Andre Blake don't start today, no, not at all for me, you know, it can't be Blake, you know.
Fine.
So for me,
Jamal
between Jamal Wade or Boys Clark.
Mm.
Now, I would have go Boys Clark because it's a game against St. Kitts, because Jamal Wade has international caps already. You get me, I say? Because it's a beautiful moment. Okay, can I Boys Clark in first game for the national team? Give him debut, but think him good enough. I think him ready. I think he belongs here. You get me, I say? I don't think he's here because he's a young goalkeeper. I think Canada Boys Clark is the 3rd best goalkeeper we have. So he belongs
I have
here
a question, Joe.
right now. That's why I would have go with Boys Clark. Talk to me.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now, a question, Joe. Tell me something. It makes a difference if this change that you're talking about happens at the start of the game, or could it be done post halftime? I'll tell you why.
After we're up 5
You
low,
see-
take him off.
That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah, but Andre Blake now going to determine whether or not we're up 5
I'm saying, bro,
halftime
let's
versus 10 kids.
let's go secure the game. Make we go
Hey,
secure
But we
the
don't
game.
need Blake if we secure the
Joe
game. If we
Mo.
want to
Oh,
secure,
you know that.
if we want to secure the game,
No,
what we are talking about
careful
is
what we are
well,
saying
no,
about
but
bro,
if you
bro,
want to secure
yes.
the game, then don't. Then
Me
make
I
sure
say-
you start
me I say,
Antonio, Demar,
it's
Reid,
not
and
just
Bobby
about
Reid.
quality,
And
bro.
them man, they're going to
Hear
secure
me
the
say,
game.
hear me
Though.
say, boss.
The goalkeeper now
Yeah,
go for
give me
secure
a
the
chance,
game.
brother. Me not talk about the quality of Andre Blake. I'm talking about keeping our leader on the pitch. That's a one thing.
Maps will up on the field, guaranteed, sure. He's probably more of our leader than Andre Blake.
No, brother. No. Andre Blake our leader. You get me? I say,
Joe, you
keep.
used to keep, right? Joe,
Yeah.
used to keep.
Mm-hmm.
So come on now. You don't tell me, say, come on, Schmeichel, come on. You talk about goal in the leader. What I'm telling you?
No,
No,
say Andre Blake our leader.
No, I'm not a
not just
goalkeeper. I'm saying Mariappa is probably more of a leader on this team than Andre Blake.
No, that's not the case. That's not the case. Not at all.
If
And
it's
and me I
lead
say,
by example, all right. So you're my take quickly. If you
it's
see,
not the
if,
case, bro.
if it's talking about
Leader.
leadership
Oh, you see
by
that?
example,
Because
From any insight you
no,
see in a national
because-
team, you see Mariappa lead anything.
first of all, because Mariappa was the vice captain long before Andre Blake even.
That no means say a better captain can come in.
I never say definitively. I say it may well be, and it's a possibility. So might Damian Lowe, so might Leon Bailey.
Yes, I said, and I'm say that's not the case. From
You don't know, so it's not the case.
okay, you don't know that it is.
Which is why I said may well be, may being an indefinite assertion.
I don't.
Because I said it may well be the case. Just like it may well be the case that Andre Blake is definitively the best leader on team. What I do know for sure is that Mariappa is, without a doubt, one of the leaders of this team.
Okay.
For a fact.
Okay.
So if them go up on the field, Mariappa will be a
leader,
leader
but
of the
guess
team,
what?
for sure.
Guess who is the leader of the team? Andre Blake, and for an important game like this, more keep my leader.
Yeah,
on the pitch.
important
Of
game
course
like
the
this
game is
against
important.
St. Kitts and
I
Nevis.
treat, brother. Trinidad, they on a point, they on 3 points.
As me say versus St. Kitts and Nevis, you know who lead out the USA team there?
Who?
John Johnson, the backup goalkeeper. The third string goalkeeper to America, to be honest.
I just say,
But not in this competition, because Gaga still in the competition.
I just me keep on my defense stage. So me even come on for my keeper. So me keep Andre Blake in the goal. The left back, Amari Bell come back in. He never played last game at all. If you get back some minutes on foot. I come from an injury, play him in this game. See my train. Centre back, Mabs Dishon Bernard. My right back, who start last game? Brown. Probably go Lambert again. Brown, not really matter for me in the right back position. In the central midfield, I got Daniel Johnson and Latibo there. Just because I want to be a bit more creative in the game. More express yourself. Left midfield. Let me go. Demar Gray. Shamar Nichols up top. Liam Bailey up top. And Dujan Richards as the right midfielder. That's how me would have set up. What you would have set up?
I hear Antonio.
No, me rest Antonio.
Okay.
In multiple times I hear them say Antonio not sitting. So if him can get rotated, rotate him. Alright.
But
But either way still.
if you want to secure the game, it's more important to have a 4 best player them out there attacking if you secure a game. Rather than, but anyways.
Yeah, me never mention the quality of Andre Blake not once, you know.
Me I go fit. No, but you say to secure the game.
More one leader out there, I feel like that help secure the game, brother. That's the problem.
In goal, for sure. Andre Blake keep on the slippers today. Because Andre Blake not even gonna be the second string goalkeeper for me today. You get me? I say Andre Blake are gonna be my third string goalkeeper. I'm a split between Boyce Clark and Jamal Reid. I do believe that both of them have enough quality. Definitely have enough quality to play against St. Kitts and Nevis. I don't think any of our goalkeepers will make a save today. Not even one. I would go Boyce Clark. I'll give him his debut. You know, Jamal Reid has already played there. We already know Jamal Reid's quality. But from the perspective of maybe Andre Blake might go down in the next game, so you probably want Jamal away. If you can get somebody minutes, you would have got wait. I'm very torn as to which goalkeeper I'd start. But sentimental wise, I'll probably go with Boyce Clark. And you know, you don't know what Boyce Clark can be in 3 years. Who knows? It may well be the best goalkeeper in England. And we need to understand, we need to know that the best goalkeeper in England is committed to Jamaica. So I would have captain Boys Clark tonight. Tonight is the night when Boys Clark gets captain if I was the coach. Left back, you know, Amari Bell again. I'd start Amari Bell and take him off at halftime. That would be like a guaranteed sub for me. So Amari Bell and Kemar Lawrence would play today. You get me? But I'd start with Amari Bell. Centre back, I don't think we have many options, to be fair. You know, I would go with Mariappa and Deshaun Bernard. Then I'd go Bernard again and see what he has to offer. I'm hoping to hear some good news about Ethan Pinnock. You know, let's see. But Deshaun Bernard and Mariappa. So then my right back would have be Lembi Kisa. So we play ride Lembi Kisa till we can't anymore. You get me? I say young spring chicken there. Just hope him don't get hurt. So I play Lembi Kisa as much as we can play Lembi Kisa. Amarabel and Taxi, different situation. Lembi Kisa 19 year old. You play today, tomorrow, next game and next game, you play 120 minutes in every single game. I just say Lembi Kisa only come off if him hurt. You get me? I say that's simply the case. And in the midfield, I'd go Jonathan Russell. I'd go Jonathan Russell, and I would go Jonathan Russell and Latibo there. You know, I'd give Kevin Lambert a rest, but then I'd probably at halftime probably go Latibo there, Kevin Lambert. You get me? I say still introduce Kevin Lambert in the games. I'd start Latibo there and Jonathan Russell, in the park, and then I would have Shamar Nicholson, as you say, would have definitely start for me today. And Kaim Paris. So I'd start Shamar Nicholson and Kaim Paris, and I'd play Kaim Paris as that like top link type situation. Shamar Nicholson as that forward up front. I'd go Leon Bailey. I think
on the right wing.
Yeah, I think Leon Bailey. Yeah, I'll go Leon Bailey on the right wing. Get some goals, bro. You get me? I say get some confidence. You see me? So I'd start Leon Bailey up front. I'd channel all the balls to him. I'd say, yo, take up the team by your hand. Do what you need to do. Score some goal. Come off at halftime. Demar can come on team. You get me? I say? And I'd start Dejan Richards.
Which far?
On the other side. You get me? I say? So it go. So the cookie crumble.
Not bad. People, what kind of starting lineup would I go with then?
So you see, my team is extremely rotated. You get me? But what I said when I wouldn't change up how we try to play. I'll just change up the personnel.
It's J Music, so me personally not change up the squad, but me I make every sub at half time. We not have every sub. We can't make every sub. Coffee said Jamaica need results. Don't change your chemistry. It might backfire. That is our point, to keep it together as much as possible. And it's important. Remember that we're in the early stages of the arguments era right now. So
okay, keep in mind, bro. I would have started Amara Bell, but Taxi have to play. I would have started Jonathan Russell and Latibo there, but Russell come off, Kevin Lambert still have come up on the field. Start Liam Bailey, but Demar Gray still go and play. You get me? I say? Maybe probably don't bring on Mikhail Antonio. But probably would have give Mikhail Antonio the day off. The man in 30s. You get me? I say, so Mikhail Antonio the only one who would probably say give the day off and just make Shamar Nicholson and whisper and them and they figure it out. You get me? I say? And that's 4 subs. And probably Daniel Johnson. Give Daniel Johnson a run instead of Kaim Paris. You get me? I say? Or Corey Burke instead of Whisper on the other side. You get me? I say? No, me play Whisper 90 minutes. Them little Juby there, them run until them drop down dead. You get me? I say, so I would probably go like say Kaim Paris for Corey Burke or something like that. That would be my 5 subs. But you still see how I would have definitely introduced them more grade. You not get a full day off. Lambert half a play. Amar Bell and Taxi half a play. You get me? I say? And who knows? But I probably start Jamal Wait and bring on Canada Boys Club.
Yeah, me no problem.
We'll probably start Jamal Wait, get him sharp, and bring on Boys Club.
The game all set, and even today, even if Blakey start, I don't think Blakey play 90 anyways. Even if him start, you know, just for that would be the time for me. We just want to secure the game, keep lead up on the pitch. Obviously, I think in the other areas we're still good enough to win the game. The game I say, but it is important that we keep our leader leading the team. That's just how me feel about this. No Corberg. No, not touch too wide. If anything, a Boza and Whisper as a forward. What Whispers on the forward then?
I considered it, but as I said, bro, I like to have a player with the ability to drop off and create. Well, I don't know, try Whisper. Oh, them did it. Them did try Whisper in the center of the park. In the
Which
second
game?
game against Jordan.
Hmm.
Apparently, them did do it in the last couple of minutes, and
Yeah.
it looked good. So I'd probably start Whisper, Shemar Nicholson, Kaim Paris out wide,
Hmm.
or Corey Burke. But I'd start Kaim Paris and probably bring on Corey Burke. Simple that. Give them a quick 3 love, 4 love, quick and easy.
Cap. Oh, you would have lined up for today's game.
Well, I'm there, I contemplate it, and I want to be conservative. But then, as I say, me a old man. But I want to be conservative, and I don't. My changes, and I kind of like Joma's input, but my thing is, I want to start a certain way. Remember, 5 changes we have, right?
Yeah.
So I'd have the 4 changes for the positional players and 1 for goalie, but I don't want to do them like post halftime. Or let's say we go up 4 by 20 minutes, then me start make some change. But me really don't want to make sure we 3 points in a brethren. That's my thing, because at the end of the day, I don't want to underestimate the side, because you never know if by some chance the referee feel like him need to do something foolish. Give a penalty. Remember they're doing about VAR, say, all right, give me a penalty. And we want that 1 love. So my thing is, if we get another 1 love there, who are the men on the field? The men that don't try and test it for too much, deal with that. But I'm being very conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want to secure the game before.
Our back line, to be fair, like as I said, we have, besides Deshaun Bernard, we have experienced defenders. We have Kemar Lawrence, Amari Bell, Mariappa, Damian Lowe, Lambert. Kisa not so much, but he's getting some experience. He's been playing for the past couple of games. Besides Deshaun Bernard, we have experienced central defenders, and I didn't really mix and match. Damian Lowe, I would have rested him regardless.
All of the back 4 play together already.
But regardless, I wouldn't start Damian Lowe regardless. Damian Lowe never did go play for me against St. Kitts. It never did happen regardless. I'm happy that he was suspended. Because there's no way. You get me, I say? Especially considering him not 100% fit neither. I don't want them man to run up and down against St. Kitts and get kicked, bro. So I wouldn't have started Lowe regardless. But the back line still stay kind of intact. I still start Latibo there and Jonathan Russell.
Yeah.
You get me? I said 2 solid players, 2 players that we know we've seen before. And then I said I would have take off Latibo there and bring on Lambert. You get me? I said I would have take off Leon, bring on Demar. But I make Bobby Reid sit down and think about him actions, bro. Keep on him slippers too. Bobby Reid keep on him slippers too. You get me? I said so for me, Bobby Reid and Andre Blake. Keep on them slippers. Everybody else play.
Bobby Reid, when I think about rest is a thing where you earn sometimes, sometimes I get dropped.
That was
sometimes I get rested.
that's why I show you the reason why I'm gonna bring him on. Like how I bring on Demar at halftime and not start him. Because I rest Demar Gray. But I not bring on Bobby Reid because Bobby Reid get dropped.
No, but
I go look for Andre and say, Andre Blake, you keep on your slippers. But I rest. I say, Bobby Reid, you keep on your slippers because you get dropped.
There's another perspective. Bobby Reid is one of the best players in the team. You try to get the best out of him. So if it is, take him out at firing line for a little bit and introduce him 45 minutes in and say, yo, go and catch your feet. Score 2 goals against Kids. Hold on. You look on Bobby Reid and say, brother, you now have a great tournament. Here what I'm going to do. I'm going to gear the game against St. Kitts. Go and get 2 goals. Yeah. Go and get 2 goals. And get it fired. You see me? So people were up on the 2-hour marker. We did that. You see me? Yeah, we'll be watching the game. Tomorrow you can look out for us, the review of the game. Let's go, Reggae Boys. How much score prediction?